What's happening, world? Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Cognac Confessionals. I'm your host, Deshaun, here at Where Media Meets, in conjunction with VJ TV, Farrell Films, History in the Making Entertainment, Keeping Cloudy Productions. Uh, shit. Friday the 8th, July 8th of July. Shit. July. They what's happening? We got a nice packed house tonight. We got Mo coming. Let everybody introduce themselves as usual.
Yo, it's your boy Camouflage KAMM, man.
Hey, what's up? It's the boy Pharaoh, man. Double P, man, for a double dose of this P.
It's your boy Whiteout, aka 2. What's happening?
Yeah, got my man 2 in the building tonight. And for y'all that watched last week, you know I had his shirt. You got it on tonight. Yeah, that ain't no business like town business.
Ain't no business.
You know, your other shirts, you got a few shirts. You've been doing this shit for a
Been doing
minute.
this shit a minute.
You know what I'm saying? I got that Black Lives Been
Big
Matter.
Matter. Yeah,
I got
the
that.
I'm Too Funny, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if we can cuss or not.
You can
but
cut,
yeah.
we live, man.
Okay.
What's up with man?
I'm Too Funny, bitch. And then I got the original shirt with the Team Whiteout with my face on the front. So
Yeah.
it's like 4. I got shit. I got like 9 different projects I'm working on right now.
That's what's
I need
up.
to start a clothing line. Just quit
Hey,
playing, make
for
that
real.
shit happen.
Hey, there you go. That's what's up. You gotta make it happen.
Yes, sir.
So, what you tell the people? What you got going on?
Man, shit. I just I've been in Sacramento for like the last 10 years. So you know, I mean, far as just the movement that I was pushing, it kind of slowed down. You know, commuting back and forth. And then we had COVID for the last 2, so that kind of like shut shit down. So now I'm back out here. You know, I got a job in Hayward. I'm a peer support specialist working with mental health and people with addictions,
Okay.
as well as my sobriety. So you know that was cool, and you know everything is back opening. So you know I'm just I got a podcast on Mondays that I
Yeah,
do with
let's talk
Igor
about it.
Beats. It's called Mad Mondays.
Yeah. Shout out to Igor Beats.
Yeah, what they do. I came up with the Mad Mondays because you probably remember back in the day I had the Mad Mondays open mic.
Yeah.
That was open for all artists.
Yeah.
You know, comedy, singing, rapping, whatever they did. You know, I gave them the opportunity to actually work their things out. You know, and that was about shit. That was a minute ago. It was about like close to 10 years ago. So I just kept the concept of the Mad Mondays because it's on Mondays still.
Right.
But now it's open to like everything. You know what I'm saying? It's not just entertainment. It's businesses, small businesses, like whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, I come sit down with them, have an interview with them. You know, if they perform, I let them perform. It's just plugging my people, man. Plugging my people in the city. I mean, it don't even matter if it's in the town, but you know, it's just basically like anything black. And I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking out for my people first, like I've always done. And shit, yeah, it's a good thing. We've been off the last 2 weeks. Igor's birthday was the the week before that, and then last week, this Monday was the 4th of July, so we wasn't. I was definitely not trying to be around 94th.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas started on the 3rd, the 2nd. So it's just like,
It was a war.
yeah, for real.
Yeah,
As soon as they got them, so you know what I'm saying. So we held off for last this Monday, but we'll be back at it this coming Monday.
Okay.
And I'm getting my artists or whoever I'm gonna have on there, getting them situated right now. That's every Monday at 6:00 on Twitch.
On Twitch, okay.
Yeah,
That's
y'all
what I
on
was about.
Twitch.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitch, but I'm gonna check it.
Yeah, for
'Cause
sure.
I was about to ask you how could we follow it and find you because you know I always support everybody doing. You know that's the whole premises of this show.
Yeah.
You know, putting our people on.
Right.
We just support network. Somebody got something going on. I'm like, hey, you got something going on?
Yeah.
Come through. Let's talk some shit, swallow spit. Let's see what it do.
Yeah, so that's
what it's about.
That was my whole thing of opening up the platform for more than just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of small businesses, black owned small businesses out here ever since Corona. You know what I'm saying? People was like getting it in, so I'm like, shit, I'm gonna just open this for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Got to get you on there one week.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
you know what I'm
truly
saying?
a genuine pleasure.
Plug the things you got going on too. But yeah, I mean, I'm back in my city, man. It feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do whatever I can to help whoever I can. It's all about the network, though. Network and no work. I think I'm gonna make that a T-shirt too.
Ooh, network and no work.
Right.
That's real though.
Hey, let me
Yeah.
get
That's
the
real.
glasses
Right.
right there, man. That's how you can me out.
That's real. Network and no work. That's
Yeah,
real.
thank you.
That's real
See,
conversation.
and I got a big ass face, so
Right, you
I
need
need
some
the
big-ass glasses.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So yeah, man, that's what I'm doing right now, man. I definitely appreciate the opportunity to be here and getting in
Always,
with
you
my
know,
fellas. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I support you all day.
Yes, sir.
Even
Yes, sir.
had
Yes,
the
sir.
shirts. I like slide. I'm ready.
Yeah.
He's like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "Man, I'm off."
I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up fast,
A
for
lot
real.
of people don't even realize the very first movie not the first movie I was in, but the first movie that I really
directed.
was in the leadership in,
Mhm.
I was like, man, let me go get a comedian. And you was moving the meanest, and I came and got you in it. That was my debut as a screenwriter, Basketball 316,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you came on through. It was in that.
That's
Yeah.
funny because I just seen that shit for like the first time probably like a year or two ago.
Playing. You know that shit been streamed on
Right.
all platforms about 15 million times.
I remember when I shared it
and
one
this
time.
man just saw it
He
for the
was like,
first
"Bro, I
time.
ain't even seen that
I ain't
shit
even
yet."
seen that shit yet. Like,
It just picked up 3 million new streams on Peacock.
that's what's up.
So,
Somebody
you know,
just
this year,
tapped
but
in too recently.
they
It was
brought
like, "Let us see you in the movie," and I was like, "What name was it?" Because I didn't been in a couple. You know, I didn't fuck with you. I didn't fuck with Mario Bobino on a couple projects. And they was like Basketball 16. I was like, "Yeah, that was my first little cameo." Yeah, shout out to you
Yeah,
for that.
Peacock and Universal, NBC gave it a new life. Like, it came out the blue. Like,
shit on
hey, we
Peacock?
want that. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I was like, man, that dropped
the
a
team is
decade
moving.
ago.
I'm
But
gonna
if
go home
y'all
and watch
wanna,
that shit again. Then
I was like, man, it
team's
dropped a
moving.
decade ago. But if y'all want to run the ball with it one more time,
man, run it.
you know what thing about us? We will repeat on you.
Right.
Motherfuckers be like, "Man, what's up with part 2?" Be like, "Okay."
Yeah, hell yeah.
Go watch part one more time.
One more time. I think I'm gonna watch that shit too.
And then imagine a different ending. That's part 2.
Right.
So you got your podcast going.
Yeah,
I be seeing you because you stay active, bro,
I try to be, man.
which is a good thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I try to do more than just, you know, I'm now that I'm back out here, I'm trying to do like more things for the community. You know what I'm saying? I just hooked up with a sister. She has a foundation for her son that had got bullied and he eventually got murdered. And you know, she got a foundation for him. So I hooked up with her and we did her first annual march, which was last month. So we met at Lake Mary and then we walked around. We actually didn't walk. We just kept it lit that whole the section. We didn't do the walk because it took hella long. But you know what I'm saying? It was just it's called no bullies in the building.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't
No bullies in the building.
yeah, I didn't hook up with her on that. I want to start a nonprofit, man. I got a nonprofit that I want to actually try to start. I'm working on that. I'm in the works of that. Feeding the homeless.
Okay.
From Sacramento to the Bay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like 1 week I'll start in Sac, then move my way all the way. By the end of the month I'll be in the town doing the same thing. So you know what I'm saying? That's something I'm working on.
That's a solid thing. Let me
Yeah,
know
the
how
best one is a giver. Yeah, let's
most
know how we
definitely.
can get down.
I appreciate that. And shit. TWO show coming soon.
Yeah, what's up
I'm in the
with
works. I just got the venue, the green light at the Black Rep. You know,
Okay.
I like to
Very
stay with
good.
my people. Yeah, shout out to Sean and Pam. So hopefully I'll be having a show, if not the end of March, early September. You know, I don't try to step on toes with other comedians when they have like shows the same week or some shit like that. So I'll either push back or push up. So yeah, I definitely got a show coming soon. The people been waiting for it, so I got to give them what they want.
Yeah, definitely gotta give him that funny too.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate that.
AKA
I'm gonna put my
Suge
bid
White.
in now. Let me get 3 minutes.
For sure, you already know. It's
Just like the
good.
first time I had sex. I had good 3 minutes and everybody in the room disappointed. It'll be just like it.
Shit, I give you 3 minutes. Let me get
Last
another
time
cameo,
I
man.
had
You out here making movies and shit. I'm like, well, damn,
Yeah.
why I didn't get called?
It's
I'm
all
like, fuck,
good.
I wanted to be a
You went to
vampire.
Sac, man.
I would have pushed to the town to be a vampire. Shit.
I got this other little joint I'm doing, Love and Aliens. And,
Yeah, I
your
seen that. Rico. Shout out to my nigga
came
Rico
on
the
now,
Great.
so
Shout out to
I
Rico.
Yeah,
Rico.
shout out to Rico.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mario Hodge, man.
Shout out to Mario.
Jerry Law, everybody out here doing their thing, man. Like the
Five
town,
Indie Boys,
the
Jay
town,
Rich.
the town is he original Bay Boy though, but But yeah, I mean, the town is looking lovely right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just with the talent, just everything moving. The Warriors won. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man. So it's like we back. So we got to keep this shit lit. Real talk.
Yeah, Bay Boys economy.
Yes, sir.
Y'all used to pack
Yeah.
out some of the
Yeah.
That was a good little old coworker. You know, I'm in the sauce, man.
Right.
That was a good movement.
Yeah, this shit don't stop though. We Bay Boy reunion show coming soon. I think that might be my first show. You know what I'm saying? And then I might just have some extra cats from the Bay Area to be a part of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
y'all heard him. I'm already locked in. For 3 minutes.
You got the 3 for sure.
So
I might have to sweep up afterwards, but it's all good, man. To get that mic time, man.
Girl, you gonna sweep this place up after?
Yeah, it's all love, man. For real.
No. So in the comedy, because you promote, you like I said, you busy. You stay active, bro.
Yeah.
I'm giving you your props and everything now because I pay attention. You know,
Yeah.
I be seeing. I share your posts and I'm like, oh, boom. Because I support. So to the average viewer, person who's not in the business, in the game, I mean, the shit don't happen overnight.
Nah, hell no.
So what, give people some insight on what it takes to be two in this business world. Because it is a business, y'all. It's not all jokes.
Yeah, hell no, it's not all jokes. I mean, especially when you actually doing the productions. You know what I'm saying? I actually started throwing comedy shows, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I started throwing comedy shows because I was tired of seeing all the janky promoters eating and wasn't barely giving no artist nothing. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a nice crowd. You just sold tickets for $20, $25, and then at the end of the night, you talking about, hey man, let me holler at you. So anytime a comedian hear, hey man, let me holler at you, you already know,
bullshit.
Like, oh, here we go with this shit. So I seen.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
To the truth, man. Sometimes cats we have $2,000-$3,000 that came through the door, and you ain't even supposed to get a comedian nothing but $100.
Yeah.
And the cat still want to holler at you about the $100.
Yeah.
And you know good well you done paid your rent for the month off this. Come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie though. I give a nigga $100 though. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it just depends. Like, I mean, that's the minimum I give my comedians. And then like I always tell them too. I'm like, I only want 10 minutes. So $100 for 10 minutes, I mean, you can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now if you want some tickets to sell and make some extra bread, you can do that too, though. But it's just it's all about networking at the end of the day, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I learned from the good promoters, I learned from the bad promoters, and then I just came up with my own shit. And I thought, me basically knowing what the people want. You know what I'm saying? I know the people who want to see funny.
Yeah.
I know people gonna want to drink. I know people gonna want to eat. And then I added the vendors for the small businesses to make money as well. So it's like everybody eat with me, B. Ain't nobody starving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, that's just what it is. And I learned that from just being on the outside looking in. It's to the point now I really don't be tripping off doing comedy no more. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather promote a show because the bag bigger. I be keeping 100 like that bag is different. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I just try to give my peers a platform. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just hustling, man. You got to get out here and network. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I probably out of 15 shows that I threw, I probably broke even like once. You know what I'm saying? I think I broke even from that show because I actually flew somebody out here from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So it cost a little bit more for him. But at the end of the day, I mean, shit, everybody was happy. Everybody was full. Everybody was drunk. You know what I'm saying? The vendors made money. So it's like, shit, it's a win-win for me. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll do it again. But it's just it's a grind. You know what I'm saying? I love hustling. I like hustling legal.
Yeah.
Illegal was cool.
It was cool.
But you know what I'm saying? They kept going to jail. I'm like, no, I can't keep going to jail for this type of shit. So you know what I'm saying? I switched the hustle to legal. You know what I'm saying? And I go hard. Like anything I do, I go hard at. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, well, shit, I'm finna go hard doing this shit. Just like with the shirts, like I'm in the streets. Like where you at? I'm gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying?
I said you own it. I'm like, bro, I need blah blah blah. He's like, where you at? I said, I'm at my office. Here go the address.
I'm here.
Every time I'm like, where you at? I'm at my office.
Right.
Slide through.
I ain't gonna lie, he do go hard. I bet you don't even remember our first show together.
Was it? No, it wasn't at Tommy T's.
New Caribbean.
New Caribbean. Yep.
Brian Hooks and
Yep.
it was
Yep.
just a wild line.
Hell,
Brian Hooks.
Hell yeah.
We had
yeah.
Brian Hooks
Brian
and the
Hooks.
Conscious Daughters.
Yep. Fuck yeah, I remember that.
They
Sure
had
was.
triple booked us,
Mm-hmm.
and they had triple booked
The
three
venue,
promoters.
huh? Yeah,
they had
hell yeah, I
triple
remember
booked
that
us.
shit.
And then
Marquisha said she need her shirt.
And then they said,
I got you, baby.
They
It's
said,
good.
why don't y'all split the night? We doing different things. This man doing comedy. I got Brian Hooks, and somebody else had the Conscious Daughters.
Yeah,
Rest
hell
in peace
yeah,
to
yeah.
our special one.
Yeah.
Special one,
And
R.I.P.
but it
baby.
ended up working.
Yeah, it did.
White Out came through rock, Brian rock, and then the
And then they
Conscious
rock.
Daughters up and rock.
Hell yeah, I remember
You
that
was there,
shit.
right? Yeah. You was there too, right? Was you there?
so.
Yeah, man.
I was there.
And
that
we
was-
let Ram in the VIP that night.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
first time, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was. Hell yeah, that was
Rams don't go out too much.
that was
Right.
yeah, that was a damn.
Man, was that
yeah.
08 or something
Man,
like
it
that?
had to be like 09 or
09.
10. It had to be
Okay.
10 because I started in 09 doing
Okay.
comedy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, but yeah, that shit crazy though. But yeah, shit
But the
still
thing
lit.
is, that was my first time meeting you.
Right.
And you came up the steps, because you had to go up the steps in that janky one. And this nigga already had an entourage. The crowd was there. Oh, White Out finna get out. I'm like, man, I got to meet this man. That's how we ended up doing the movie together.
Yeah. That shit was crazy though.
But this,
Cause
when he say he go hard, from the very time he stepped into the entertainment game, he been going hard. I personally vouch for that.
and that shit be crazy because it was just like I don't know where the shit came from to be honest though. Like you know what I'm saying? It was just like shit. Facebook. I mean, I fucked the shit out of Facebook. And when I say that, I like shit. It's free. It's free promotion. So I'm running with that, and that's what I did. I always run with it, and then I got a trick of what I be doing and shit. I say something on Facebook just to get a reaction from the crowd. As soon as they give a reaction, boom, I'm putting the plug for the show, the flyer, and the whole shit. So they be like, oh shit, well let me get a ticket
I
then.
got them shirts
Hell
ready.
yeah, fast.
Now that I got your attention, that's what your shit be. Now that I got
Hell
your attention, that's marketing. That's hustling.
Hell yeah,
They gotta
hell
be in
yeah.
you, can't be on you.
Hell no.
what I'm
And
saying?
I'm fucking with this Mary Jane Moonshine that shout out to my
shit.
nigga Super Cuz.
Shout out
It's
to
strictly
Super Cuz.
Mary Jane. It's strictly Mary Jane. It got THC and
THC
CBD.
infused
500 5 milligrams? Is that what it's called? Yeah, 500
Yeah,
milligrams
milligrams.
of THC, 500 milligrams of CBD. So I'm pushing that shit out here too. So it's a movie, man. I'm out here hustling, like
You
for
got
real.
to do it.
I'm
It's
out here
Friday.
trying to get it, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's Friday. Yeah, you got to do it.
But to go back to what you were saying, like how did it all start? It just started with promoting myself, man, and just like really out here getting networking, you know what I'm saying, being cool with people, meeting new people, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember back in the day, like when we first started doing comedy, like when I first started doing comedy, it wasn't really no comedians, like I mean, you know what I'm saying, like the Linnell in them generation, you know what I'm saying? They generation had already passed, so it was like dry as fuck out here as far as comedy, you know what I'm saying? So then we hit the scene.
Dorsey.
Yeah, we hit the scene, Dorsey's, and then Kirk McHenry had 821, and then Bootsy, R.I.P. Bootsy. Bootsy let me have apartment C. Nigga, I had apartment C, an open mic at apartment C for like 8 weeks. And I was bringing like different comedians, like all kind of comedians, white, black, everybody was coming to that shit though. You know what I'm saying? I used to have like 25 comedians a week. And that shit was cool. And it was just like, it's all about the network, bro. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm making friends. I'm making new partners. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fucking with the people. I'm a people's person. You know what I'm saying? I don't have enemies and shit. So if motherfuckers say they don't like me or some shit like that, it's because of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's some shit that you got going on. I don't have problems because if you look at my receipts, I didn't help every comedian. I didn't put every comedian from the Bay Area on at least one show, or I've shared their shit to the point where if y'all around, come fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, man. That's my heart.
that's
You know what I'm
genuine.
saying? I don't do this shit to get paid for it, but I do it for the love of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah,
It don't cost nothing to share somebody's
Hell
post,
no.
somebody's event.
at all, man.
You know, it don't cost you nothing but a couple of clicks, a couple of seconds.
Hell yeah, and if I really mess with you, I'ma share your shit. I ain't, man. You ain't gotta give me shit. Like tonight, I'm just shared Lucky Dollars at the Continental tonight with Tristan Johnson, Nashima Ford, and Mario
Shout out
Hodge.
to Nashima.
And that's a free show too.
Free
You know what I'm
free
saying?
show, free
first,
food,
yeah,
Mario,
first
yeah,
100 people
I shared it.
get food. Yeah, so
I
it's just
shared
like,
it.
you know what I'm saying. We got to do that as a community
we gotta get
for
behind
each
each
other,
other.
man. Like for real, on some real shit.
We got to.
Because everybody else is doing it. Everybody else outside of California is doing the shit. You go to Atlanta, you go to Texas,
everybody
Houston, where everybody is a team. You know what I'm saying? So that's where Team Whiteout came from. Team Whiteout is TWO is me, but team is the people that support me. You know what I'm saying? So they actually got a part of my name. That's where the two came from.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Shout out my boy Lucky Dollar and my boy Jay Rich. He got a show. He's gonna be at
the Latin Kings of Comedy.
Yeah, he's gonna be at what's the little back spot to the Everton Jones tonight.
Oh,
I forgot what they call it. Yeah, Q's
Oh, tonight?
Lounge. Yeah,
I'm gonna tap
He's
in with
be
him.
back
Okay.
there.
I might slide through both of them.
I guess he's in Antioch right now, and then after he gets done with that show, he's gonna head over there. So
Yeah, shout out Jay
I'll
Rich.
step out.
Hell yeah,
Jay Rich
I'm just
supposed to be
loving.
on. We got open invite already.
I'm just loving the fact that everybody is getting their shine on. Everybody's traveling.
Eating.
Everybody is eating. Everybody is doing their thing, and we all from the same city. So you know what I'm saying. It ain't no big eyes. I mean, ain't no little T's, big eyes, or whatever that shit. Yeah, ain't none of that shit. It ain't no Indians and Chiefs. We all kings out here, man. We all queens out here. Cause there's some funny females out here too, though. You know what I'm saying. I can't forget about them. But it was just, I mean, just promoting and networking, man. You know what I'm saying. And then, you know, motherfuckers really fuck with me. Like people fuck with me in the street. So it's like, nigga, you doing comedy, so we finna come fuck with you doing that. So that's how I became. That's how I became who it was. Because when I first started doing comedy, I know I got one more cough and I'm kicked out, but I don't got COVID though. But
I'm gonna make you drink.
Right.
Wash that shit down.
It's a fire.
But yeah, it's just like, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Like we really out here making Oakland look good. You know what I'm saying. It's a beautiful thing. I remember when I first started doing this shit, my name wasn't even Whiteout. It was Big White. That was my name, and I was working at I was a server at Costco. And I was like, man, fuck that. I'm finna start telling jokes. And then I started going to Tommy T's on Mondays. It all started at Tommy T's on Mondays. And, you know, Ed Tracy, he was the host at the time, this white dude. He was like, man, you got to start hitting more than just this mic. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit hella mics. So then I start getting in the streets and finding out about Dorsey's and 821s with Kirk McHenry, and shout out to Kirk McHenry too, because he opened the door for us. They had a lot of headliners coming through back in the day too, and he used to let us open up for them. So you know what I'm saying, I was able to actually meet a few names that's been on, you know what I'm saying, TV, comedy, just the whole shit. So you know what I'm saying, it's all about the network, man. Like I didn't been blessed to work with some good people, able to bless the stage with some good people. I think my first major show that I actually performed at was at Kimball's Carnival in Jack London, Jack London, and opened up for Michael Blackson. And I think Trina was on that show too. I think Trina performed too. So that was like my first thing, and that was like 1 year in the game, and I was like, shit, I'm on. You know what I'm saying already, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's just a blessing, man, to be able to just make people laugh and like still doing the shit. But it's like, you know, I'm getting older now, so it's like I'm looking at shit different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really tripping off of just the comedy part. I'm looking at the production.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
The
where the
production.
points is at.
Yeah.
So,
so I'm
ownership points.
Hell yeah. So I'm just I'm focused. I'm blessed. I'm humble. I'm back in my city, man, and I'm just trying to get it in.
That's what's up. 'Cause, yeah, you know, you've been in second. Remember, I've been up there, and I'd be like, "What's up, bro?"
Yeah.
I come up there, you know, fuck with my folks up there.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody out in Sacramento too,
folks,
bro.
Regina Givens.
Yeah.
Class of 92.
Yeah. Andre Bailey, Drew Burks, Rico the Great.
Yeah, Rico, Rick Deasy.
Michael Calvin Jr. You know, he got the smoke room out there. You know, smokes and jokes and shit. So you can smoke. You can actually smoke and hear comedy too.
Yeah.
That shit dope.
I was there.
Tristan Johnson, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Tristan from the town, but you know what I'm saying? He reps Sacramento too.
There,
So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Shout out to the Touch Your Class. Shout out to JB's Lounge. You know what I'm saying? These is black owned businesses.
Shout out to Tia, bartender.
Yeah, for sure.
916 favorite bartender.
So
folks.
you know what I'm saying? It's just like just those platforms
Louis,
like that. You know what I'm saying? Lucci.
My nigga Luch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was just like platforms like that that's black owned that actually give us a stage to rock on, man. So you know what I'm saying? You got to always show them love anytime you get a chance to do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jeffries out here in Oakland too, because he I actually did a couple shows there as well. But yeah, man, I just try to show the love because I get love, man. So you know what I'm saying. That's just what it's all about. But if you try to get on that promotion thing, just it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying. If you got a team, it's easier to have a team. If you do the shit by yourself, you might get stressed out because it's been days. It's like, God damn. But the show must go on. Like, nigga, I can't stop now. I didn't already made deposit and all the shit and sold tickets. I ain't finna give nobody their money back. So it's just like, you got to just get out there and nigga, I be in the streets though. Like, for real. Like, nigga, I will pull up on you and sell you a ticket fast. Like, for real, some real shit. I don't give a fuck where it's at. I'll mail it. If I got to mail it, I'll mail it. I'll do whatever it is though. But it's hard work though. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like throwing shows because they can't. Right. You know what I'm saying? They're better off. They're better off just doing comedy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get into that, when you put them boots on, shit, it's a whole different lane.
It's the difference between being a running back,
right,
being an offensive coordinator,
exactly,
and then you being the head coach.
Hell yeah. But
then you the owner.
Yeah,
it's different levels to this shit.
I like that owner shit though.
That's that different tax bracket.
Hell yeah, that's that. I don't know.
Percentage points.
That's that towards the bull in me too though, man. Because we go hard in the paint. Shout out to all the signs.
Shout out to my nigga Barney. Cuz old Barney too. My nigga be up there and say,
Big Barney?
Yeah, that's
the DJ?
Cuzzo.
Oh yeah, what's up, Barney? That's my nigga right there. Every time nigga, he be like, boy, stop.
That's Cuzzo. Yeah, shout out to my nigga.
Hell yeah, man.
You said Taurus, and he probably like, that nigga is a Taurus.
Yeah, he sure is. Yeah, they had a little party for him out there. Him and what's the other DJ? Smurf.
Yeah.
DJ Smurf. They all had the little party and shit at Touch of Class.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything is good, man. I'm just like I said, I'm happy to be back out here. Just being in the streets, fucking with my people.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing when you can just go anywhere in Oakland and they, wait, what out? You know, so nigga be driving down the street. I'm at a stop sign. Nigga passing by, what out the window? I'm like, damn. Like, okay, well, shit, let me know here. Hell yeah, they fuck with too. So I fuck with y'all.
Exactly.
Real talk.
Like I always tell people, the blessed one is the giver. You know,
yeah.
You give love to receive love. Don't ever go into shit thinking, these niggas owe me all this. No,
right.
Just give. You may not see the return.
Right. I speak on that sometimes too. Like, damn, because I go to memories and shit, and I'll be saying,
I saw your post.
You saw that shit? And I
saw your post.
Boy, shit sure have changed.
I get
like,
it.
I just showed niggas love. And I'm like, damn, Nick can't share one flyer of mine, but I don't do it. I don't do it for a nigga to be like, thank you. But it's just be like, damn, when shit pop up, you just really see, like, you really have been fucking with people for a while, though. You know what I'm saying? So
but
it's just
the
like
genuineness of it.
Yeah,
you know,
straight up.
Trust me, I get it.
Yeah,
I can relate. I'm the owner. I'm the owner.
Real talk.
So I can sit in this seat and be like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's and you like, you know, something. I share everybody's shit. I ain't gonna say that. No, I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't share everybody's shit, and no, that's not intentional.
Right.
Because I don't see everybody.
Right. Yeah. You know they know how that shit be. Yeah, they know how that shit be.
Algorithms is some bullshit.
Right.
But the intention is for everybody to, you know, to share and to spread the love and just like, hey, because we may know 1,000 people in common, but you may have 2,000 people that I don't know.
Right.
I may have 750 people that you don't know.
Yeah.
But we need to make sure.
Yeah.
The numbers.
I didn't see
the numbers cross.
I didn't see niggas' numbers come up though. Like nigga wasn't that many mutual friends. Now you got hella mutual friends now. So you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, that's the what they call it. Is that the domino
What's
effect?
up, Lauren?
When you hit one domino, clack.
Right.
So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the network and just showing the love to everybody else, man. I mean, this shit is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just for one person. Ain't no king or queen of one city. Like we all kings and queens, man. We can all do this shit. At the end of the day,
there are no dumb questions. There are dumb people.
Yeah, for real. So,
but the flip side to that though is that, man, y'all out there, man, y'all got to reciprocate that love too, though, man. Because like I'm the opposite. These brothers on some positive. I'm on the opposite. I go out my way nowadays to not share your nigga shit. So you look up and you see I'm not. But that's based on years of me sharing shit, tagging shit. Sometimes I'll see a nigga shit and I tag him, tell people to come on, go see that, this and that, and then I look up and like, damn, never once is one of my shit been liked in return. And I know it's not supposed to be like that. Like,
Yeah, but you
supposed to do
observe
what
that shit, though.
You're supposed to do what you do, and you know that. But then I look at it's been like
You
years.
see it, be like, damn.
You never
Not once.
like none of my shit. Never comment on none of my shit, none of that. Only time I got this one particular cat who just actually recently hit me about putting me in something. I realized only time Blood ever comment on a post of mine is to disagree with some shit like I done said, like LeBron's the great, whatever, right?
One of them niggas.
But nigga ain't never liked nothing, ain't never shared nothing. But I've liked and shared shit of dude,
Right, yeah,
and I don't even actually really know dude like that.
Right.
I just seen like. He's a mutual friend. I see the shit he's doing, and sometimes it incorporate people I know, so I like it and share it. And I realize I've never gotten that back, except for, hey, Blood, when you gonna throw me in one of the movies?
Right.
Hey,
nigga want to be in a movie though.
That's the thing about it.
And then argue my opinions about basketball or whatever. I'm like, man, you don't. So like, I've been kind of conscious and about not supporting.
It don't really take that much to hit the like button.
But it don't, man.
But on the flip side, I don't want to be
me.
petty. Like I don't want to bring negative energy to myself by being like, I ain't fucking with that nigga.
Right.
You know?
That's some real
Nah,
shit,
you don't do
though.
that because
I
that's
had a
bad
whole
karma.
cleansing of my online social media. I threw hella niggas in the trash. I've been fucking with you for hella years. I don't like your kid shit, your mama shit. All
I be like your mama shit.
You ain't kids
No
graduation
love
day?
and nothing.
You
God
ain't saying
damn.
happy birthday.
Your mom's birthday. I'm like, happy birthday, queen. Happy
doing
birthday,
like-
matriarch.
Man, nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Just like even tonight, like
Why
I'm
are we
sitting there and I'm
friends?
seeing a bunch
For
of
me to
names
see
of
what
who
you
watching.
doing?
Right. You trolling
And I'm
me,
seeing
nigga.
a bunch of names I haven't seen before, so I definitely want to humbly thank y'all for tuning in, and like the page. We do this every Friday, live, 6 o'clock. We sit here, talk shit, swallow spit. It's not just a every now and then thing. We go every Friday. It's rare that I don't go. So like the page, share it. It's all about networking. You know what I'm saying? And if you got something going on that you want to promote or whatnot, reach out, message, and we'll see what we can do because I'm about promoting us. But to the point of, like you said, we share love with everybody, and then you see people who don't reciprocate, who don't do none of that, and you like, but like see, I don't go as far as Farrell do and be like, because no, like I said, from an owner perspective, I see everything.
Yeah.
All the money that come out of this
Dr.
shit come out of my pocket.
Yeah.
So I get it. I see it.
Yeah.
I'm the one spending.
Right.
This is my shit.
Right.
So, all bottles I buy.
Right.
That's my shit. This I buy.
Right.
So I get it. And I'm just like, I don't ask nobody outside of, I don't necessarily, but man, share my shit. But sometimes I be like, man, at least you could share nigga shit. But I don't keep score.
Yeah, I don't
Because
even.
real players don't keep score.
Right. I just speak on shit every once in a while just to let
I
niggas
saw
know.
your post and I was like,
Just to
I
let,
get it.
Yeah, just to let
That
niggas know,
frustration.
like, yeah, because I mean, like you say, you see everything. I see everything, especially on my page. I see who comment. I see who like shit. I see all that shit. I go to post sometimes, just stroll to see who like the shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I noticed too? Like, what's the shit where you can put the video? What's the one to be at the top?
Oh, highlights or whatever.
Yeah, that
Come
shit.
on.
The
story?
Yeah, the story.
Yeah.
But I be seeing motherfuckers look at my story that never
like
say shit.
I do that too.
And I just be like, damn, I ain't
Every now and then I go and look
like,
at
I ain't seen this nigga on my page, or I ain't seen her on my page in hella long, but
The
they
funny
looking
shit-
though.
The funny shit about that.
They won't like it.
Right.
Yeah.
They looking though.
Motherfuckers will watch your story.
That's weird as fuck.
Because that's the thing about it. Your post, you can't see who watched your post.
And then you got the
But
niggas
your
that,
story, everybody who clicked on your shit, even whether somebody actually, because don't get me wrong, I've been watching the story and some other shit come on, I'll be like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
And you just pushing the button, going through. So some people, I get it.
Yeah.
You be like, I ain't trying to watch your shit.
And for some of y'all that don't understand the significance of that, when you look at
Analytics.
say if you look at Whiteout's story and you hit like on just that simple act, the algorithm will then say, oh, he's got some interest over here. And it will start showing and suggesting it to people that you know.
Exactly.
So just that little simple, what might seem inconsequential, you already know about the man, because obviously you're on there liking it.
Right.
But if you hit like, maybe 50, 60 people on your friends list.
Yeah.
Who
Maybe
don't
like
normally
you might be
exposed to
interested
him
into
will
this
see it,
too.
and then so on and so on, and then it becomes exponential because it can go from 50
Right.
to 100
Right.
to thousands because there's independent businesmen, independent promoters, and this and that. Like everybody got these big.
Everybody want to be a boss.
Cat Williams,
Dreams.
Kevin Hart type dreams. We all want to do stadiums and stuff, right? But we need to sell out these
The internet
clubs
is
first.
the new stadium.
So if y'all show this man just
The
a
internet is
modicum
the
of
new stadium.
support, hitting like, it can build so much to get him the exposure that every time he does a club, the club holds 300 people, but 500 people want tickets.
Yeah.
Now
Right.
the next Team Whitehouse show is at the Paramount.
Thank you.
It's at the Fox. And vice versa, and now based on just nothing but people power alone, this man is a national headliner. Y'all got more power than y'all know, but y'all got to exercise it.
Share the shit, like the shit.
That's just
comment.
like that
on,
goes.
vote
That,
for it.
that
Yeah,
goes to
shit is
voting. That's
crazy.
the same as voting. Like motherfuckers trip off of, oh, I ain't voting for the president, but nigga, vote for the county that you staying in for for
definitely.
these rules and,
Yeah,
and
you gotta-
laws
you
and
gotta
shit.
What they say, at least
Your local,
down vote.
Right, right.
local
Guess
elections
what?
are
Right.
important.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
The other shit.
It don't matter if you live in San Francisco. It don't matter if Biden is president or Trump is president. But that new
California
DA
governor-
gonna matter
Hell
that
yeah.
they just put in.
Yeah, you see
that
her?
nobody voted for.
Right, you see her? Was she
They
Mexican?
snatched the old
She
dude
mixed.
out, and she was homegirl's partner, and now she been put in.
Is that
so
what
now
happened?
you
Right.
got a DA that nobody
What's up,
voted for.
Treva?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's
Baby
crazy.
switch.
I just seen that shit on the news today too. I was
gotta
like, I was
pay
trying to see
attention.
what was she. I was like, she looked mixed though. She cool though, but yeah.
And somebody. And I
DA
seen
is DA.
something-
Period. I don't give a fuck if it's a good person or a bad person. They out to fuck you. I ain't never heard a DA show no love. Well, I take that back because they didn't pick up my last DUI. So shout out to the DAs in what's that, Solano
Wherever
County.
you was at.
Solano County. Hell yeah, they did not pick up the
That's
charges.
good.
Salute to her. Like on some real shit. We need to move.
Nah. Oh,
Me
he
and
gonna,
Fla-
Camel gonna go here. We have another
How you
guest coming in now. We'll let her introduce herself in a sec. Y'all know we go live, you know what I'm saying? So ain't no pre-recorded, ain't no oops, let's start over, ain't no retakes, none of that shit. We go all in, balls to
And
the
we actually
walls.
got the filmmaker Tiffany Lynette McHenry,
How you
who's a
doing?
cousin of Kirk McHenry,
Okay.
is in the comments right now.
What's up,
And,
Tim?
man.
Hello, thanks for
Appreciate you.
tuning in.
She
Appreciate
shot a
you.
movie about the bike set going, and this is one of the stars of the movie.
Okay,
that's
that's
what's
what's
up. How you doing?
So
Good, good, good.
let you introduce yourself. Now, if you partake, you don't have to, but if you do,
Okay, yeah, what's that? What's that?
that's 1738. That's what we on.
1738.
Like the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jodeci in this motherfucker. Shout out to Black Queen North Bay. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Oh, this nigga behind me. Got it. Yeah, got it. So,
Directions of the director.
yeah, you know, we getting directed live, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no at least he ain't in here with a switch. Like, psh, move, nigga, move.
Because normally he on some Joe Jackson.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mama say it on the side of my side.
Speaking of Joe Jackson, I wish the spirit of Joe Jackson would have came out on that Versus the other day and got
Oh,
them cats in lie.
That shit was comedy.
No.
But you know what I'm impressed by?
What?
And this is the one I love this.
Don't.
And I'm like this. This is
No.
what I'm impressed by. You can manage to make a living. Not only make a living, be
Yeah,
riding in
idiot.
Bentleys and mansions off being a singer and not being able to
sing.
sing. That's talent.
And that's
because I
fucked
couldn't
up,
play
because the nigga
basketball,
from
but
Milli
nobody
Vanilli
paid
killed
me
himself
money
for
to play
nothing.
basketball.
Oh,
That's
he
what's
killed
fucked up.
himself?
One of the
Killed
niggas from
himself.
Milli Vanilli killed themselves for nothing.
Oh, yeah.
He could be thriving right now.
Yeah.
Long hair, light skinned nigga, candy rain ass niggas. Light skinned,
Yeah.
fall against the wall in slow motion. I'll be sure ass niggas.
What's up with light-skinned niggas got unpopular? Is that
Niggas
what
type
killed me?
that close the
What
fucking
actually killed
fridge
me?
door with their hips ass nigga.
Man, Blood
go
killed
boop.
himself?
I didn't know that either. He killed himself?
Yeah, one of the dudes from
Hey,
Milli
if
Vanilli
lack of
committed
suc-
suicide.
if lack
And
of
no, I'm not
success is
making
why
fun
he
of
killed himself.
suicide. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
but I'm just saying,
But I'm
lack of
just
success
saying,
is why he killed
in
himself.
today's
Because I could go jump off
world,
the building right
they
now.
be on top.
That's that auto-tune, though.
Listening to these motherfuckers.
Because Jeremiah, that nigga sounded
Ooh.
horrible.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
the auto-tune.
can we?
I'm like, y'all niggas is out of pocket.
And somebody tell Sammy just
I'm
because you
just
throw
saying,
some
nigga, and that was me on
the beard
10.
don't make you a thug, man. Come on,
That
man.
He was
nigga-
bullying them niggas.
I'm sorry. That shit funny.
Them niggas.
Right. Sammy was straight bullying everybody.
Hey, yeah,
Ray-
Sammy was a beast.
That shit was funny, though.
I cracked
That shit was
up.
hella
And Ray
funny.
J, come on, blood. Narcotics Anonymous.
He's
is
a
straight,
marketing
blood.
genius.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ray J is a
He
businessman.
did, hell yeah. He
I'm
did
gonna
that.
shout
Hell
the nigga
yeah.
out. The nigga's
Yeah.
a businessman.
Yeah, that's what he is.
The nigga's a businessman.
I
He
didn't
like, I don't give a fuck. I know I'm out here sounding like I just gargling hot grease, but
I
he was
noticed.
like, to my baby's boy, to my baby's boy. And he kept saying that shit like trying to convince himself.
Right. And they try to help the nigga.
Oh yeah,
They
No,
background
sometimes ain't
singers
no
and shit,
help.
right?
If they really was trying to help him, they could have played the record and let him lip sync.
Let him lip sync one
That
time.
he really trying to help.
He's like, we got you, nigga.
Right.
In fact, I'm gonna
Nigga,
start
we
singing.
own this,
I'm
nigga.
gonna start singing and doing concerts, and I'm just gonna play Luther records, and I'm gonna tell a nigga get mad. Well, you want to hear my non-singing ass, or you want to hear Luther? And I'm gonna be up there. That's just that. I might even take my shirt off and put some baby oil while I'm doing it.
Shit.
Oh, I'm here to please the people, man.
No, you here to please the ladies.
Yeah, I'm here to say I'm here to sell tickets.
Putting
Hey,
oil
remember-
on you.
well, hey,
Shit.
I saw a documentary. Teddy Pendergrass used to do tickets concerts where a dude couldn't even buy a ticket.
Oh yeah,
It
he
was
was
all ladies.
gangster.
Oh,
You're
okay.
supposed
All
to.
ladies.
Wait a minute, didn't that
I wish I
nigga
could.
didn't he get picked?
Stop that!
Yeah.
It's a lie.
They hating.
Oh, it's a
They
lie.
cut
lie.
his- They cut his brake line. They cut his brake line.
Oh, he was talking
Oh.
about that other shit. That's all like,
Yeah,
let's
right,
stop
right,
that.
right. Oh, that's what is that what happened?
He wasn't on that P Valley Uncle Murder shit.
He
Yeah.
wasn't on okay.
But no, here go the facts though. It was an Uncle Murder in the car.
Mm-hmm.
But
He said
the
Uncle
actual
Murder.
person that he was with was in the car. They crawled out, and they was married to a real prominent person. That's who called the police
Okay.
and let them know that he was down in the ditch, and then that person cut. So when the ambulance came, it was just him and Uncle Murder in the car.
Uncle Murder.
But
Uncle Clifford.
the
Right.
wife, but the
Uncle
wife,
Clifford. No,
but
Uncle
the
Murder.
wife,
Uncle Murder's a
but
rapper.
the wife of
Yeah.
a very prominent,
Uncle Clifford.
but the wife of a very prominent basketball player was actually who was in the car with him, and that's who he was with.
Okay. But you know that shit was out for hella long. Like damn, he didn't did
We're not
that.
talking about the rapper though.
No, we're not talking about Uncle the
We
rapper
talking about Teddy
Uncle Murder.
Pendergrass.
No, we talking
Yeah,
about
we talking about turn off
we
the
was
lights.
mixing
Yeah, we
Uncle Clifford
Right.
with Lil Murder.
Right, right.
We had to mix them.
But Teddy
Then
Pendergrass
watch that
went to
boy.
Right, watch that.
He went to
boy.
his grave with them
We
rumors
was,
on him.
yeah, we was
You know?
mixing that shit together.
I would have to clear that.
So we
shit
don't
up.
want the public to
Well, he didn't want to
confuse
air
us
old
talking
girl
about
out.
Uncle
Okay,
Murder.
I
No, we're
respect
not
that.
talking
Fuck
about
that.
the G Unit rapper
Cause it was out there
with the
too.
year rapper.
Hard.
Hell of a lyricist.
Message.
So now we have a new guest coming on, and we'd like you to introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name's Deja. I go by Deja Day.
Where can they find you on social media?
Right now I'm actually rebuilding my social media. I'm in the process of rebuilding it, so just stay tuned.
And you're an actress, right? We just
Where
you
can
were
we
just
find you?
recently in the film.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Um,
And tell us about the director.
Loaded question.
Loaded.
Well, hey, I'm
trying to
leaving
flow organic,
the
but-
water.
We flow organic, but okay.
Yeah, I mean,
us
it's
what you got
fresh.
going.
It's fresh, you know. I'm excited about starting a new project, working with new directors. I mean, acting's always been a passion of mine since I was about 9 years old.
Did you grab that?
And yeah, I've been going. I went to acting school, a little bit in college. I mean, a little bit of college, a little bit in high school. And then I,
Tiff
took a
in the
break,
building.
so I'm just getting back in.
What's up, Tiff?
Go ahead.
So
My
yeah,
bad,
just
I'm
getting
sorry.
back in. And just
Hey,
going
Tiff,
in
how
there
you
for
doing?
head first.
Hi, everybody.
So, what's the most recent project you worked on?
I'm sorry.
The most recent project you worked on?
Oh, that movie, She's Not Mine.
Yeah. So we're working on now. I just did 2 scenes in that. About a few weeks ago. So it's
Yes.
brand new. So we're just now starting it.
Okay.
I got some other stuff that I'm working on. Everything's still fresh. So just get my feet out there.
Okay. And how long have you been acting?
So since high school, I took some classes in high school, and then a
You
little
look
bit
like
of classes.
you just out of high school, so I'm not even gonna ask you how old you are. So you don't ask a woman how old she is.
I mean, I don't mind. I'm 34.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely.
She grown.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, someone's been participating in cannabis.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dad. All right, Dad. Thank you.
By chance.
My dad just commented on something else. But yeah.
That's a sign he don't answer his phone. Like, hey, we gotta send him a message by any means necessary.
All right.
Yeah, movies and all that.
we'll talk
Tomorrow
about
is the thing.
Yeah, I'm there. All right, Dad, I'm there. I'll be in PA tomorrow.
Shout out to my cousin Devon. But one of the things though is that, and that's where we had met on the set. And shout out to Tiffany Lynette. She's in the comments right now.
Yeah.
She's an author and a
break it down.
filmmaker. She's converting a couple of her books into movies, and
Okay.
she's giving a lot of opportunities for, thespians.
Mm-hmm.
I like saying that word because it makes it sound like I'm paying
Like you
attention in
educated and
class.
shit.
Yeah.
Like you got glasses on and hella studious.
That nigga say actors. I
Like he
say
was like,
thespians.
when it was chocolate milk day in elementary, he was like, no, I don't want chocolate milk. I'll take regular milk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that I was never
I
that
always
guy.
think of lesbians when you say lesbians.
Ooh, he went there.
I love lesbians.
I thought that too.
I love lesbians more than you.
Hey,
I'm
dude,
a lesbian too.
I'm not going. I'm gonna be nice.
I think I
It's
love
Friday.
lesbians the
I'm
most.
not going.
Y'all wildin'.
I am a lesbian.
Hey, shout out to the LB. I never
No,
get the shit right.
no,
So don't
no,
do it.
No,
Hey,
no,
because
we-
what I'm gonna
we
be mad
not-
like you didn't say my
Hey,
album.
we
Whenever
not-
niggas try
no,
to say it, they
no,
put in the
we're
wrong
not.
vowel, the wrong.
Do not. No, we're not playing with them.
Just say hello, happy people.
Yeah.
To the people who stole Lucky Charms. We ain't fucking with y'all. We ain't fucking with y'all. We ain't fucking
They'll
with
be
y'all.
outside.
But we fuck with
They'll be
lesbians, though,
outside.
right?
Hey, bro, of course we do.
I mean,
but,
it's
I just said,
No, my
hey,
thing
all the
is,
rest
that
of the
the
Lucky
proper
Charm
term?
gang, hey, fuck that.
No, because the
You already
terms
know.
be changing, so I don't want to
I'm
offend.
old school. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to offend
I don't
nobody. So
offend
what's
nobody.
the proper terminology? Because
Do
like,
what you do.
I'm gonna be like, oh, hey, you a
How
lesbian?
did
I
we
really
get
like it.
to
And be
this
like,
shit?
we're no longer lesbians. We're now gladiators or some shit. I
How
don't
did
know.
we get to this
Yeah,
shit?
I don't want to offend nobody. So if somebody in the comments could let me know
Tiffany,
the proper term.
speaking of, we on,
It's
matter of fact,
LBGTQ.
That's
we
more than
not
saying
finna
lesbian.
play
They-
with
that's
other
other
people.
IA? Yeah.
That shit,
What's
hey.
IA? Is that some new shit?
Yeah.
No, it's just Disney Plus.
No, it is. It's,
And then a plus.
It's Disney Plus.
Hey,
You'll
remember
get
that
that
song
at
back
3
in
in
the
the
day?
morning.
AEIOU. Remember that? Oh, maybe I'm old.
See,
Sometimes
I
lie, man.
think I went over everybody's head when I said that.
what you say?
Disney Plus. You'll get that
Disney
at 3 in the
Plus.
morning.
I don't get it at all.
Disney Plus.
Shit.
R. Kelly ain't got shit on Disney.
Wow.
Woo! Ric Flair.
Hey, speaking of R. Kelly,
woo!
hey, you see the boy, they all mad at the boy Bootsy because Bootsy say they gave R. Kelly too many years. And here's the thing, not to defend R. Kelly, I understand what Bootsy was trying to say, but Bootsy from
Anthony,
Louisiana.
I'm not fucking with you tonight.
And you know, Louisiana brothers are maybe not as articulate
Yeah.
as
Don't
they
fuck
should be. You know what I'm saying? But here's one thing we gotta stop doing as black people. Well, I'm not gonna say what we need to do as black people. I'm not Martin Luther King. But one thing we can't do is we can't be like, oh, they gave Deja 30 years for killing cats. Well, what about fuck the what about? Deja I mean, she didn't actually murder a cat, but I'm just.
Yes, she
I-
did.
It's probably a white person looking right now like, what the fuck?
but you know what I mean? We can't say,
Clear that shit up now.
See, we can't say, oh, they gave Bill Cosby too much time because this dude didn't give him no time. We got to be in the mindset of they give dudes some time too, but we can't be like, oh, because at the end of the day, you looking like you defending some wild shit. And
Yeah.
I had a post like that.
It's,
They-
it's shit
they
got
was
it,
on
but
my
the
shit
thing
about
is,
that.
also, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I think society takes shit out of context. Before we go into more of this alphabet shit,
I
which
fucks with R.
I'm-
Kelly,
because you
though.
know we
I'm
had
done
it in
with
prison.
alphabet
I
shit.
still fuck with R.
Hey,
Kelly, though.
hey,
I don't give a
'cause you know
fuck.
we had it
I
in
done
prison,
got-
right?
I didn't. Hey,
Rock,
I'm sorry.
Rock,
I'm
we
gonna
had
just
it in
say.
prison.
I'm gonna just say what the fuck I gotta say. I didn't made plenty of motherfucker in my younger days.
Right.
Experience Space Mountain to some R. Kelly.
Hell, oh,
So
yeah.
there it
Now,
is.
what's Space Mountain exactly?
Space
Cover
Mountain,
your ears right now.
the fourth floor.
grown now.
If you've
Oh, that's
been
right.
there,
You grown. You
know
just
that.
look like a kid.
Peter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. All I'm saying is, shit, the shit worked.
Right.
It was, and I'm not for what this nigga did.
Yeah, I fuck with
None
R.
of
My
that.
cousin Devon said sometimes
Nothing,
why.
I can't fuck with him for none of the shit he did. But the nigga music,
Yeah.
I deleted
so-
him.
Yeah, I
Hey,
love his
hold on.
music.
I
It's two
deleted
different
him.
things.
I deleted him off of all my damn, out of all my music.
I'm gonna go hit somebody's
But,
daughter
hold
tonight
on.
to his shit.
Right.
Hey,
But
let me-
surprisingly, a lot of people.
And I mean of age
Don't
woman when
agree
I
with
say
me.
somebody's
Yeah.
daughter.
I got all this shit.
My wife is somebody's daughter.
Because
Okay.
I fuck with R. Kelly. I don't fuck with Robert.
But can I
Yeah,
say
I
something?
fuck with Robert.
That was
Can I say
Robert
something?
that
Can I add something? Can I
See,
add something?
I got to
fuck with
explain
the
that because
entertainer.
Can I add something?
trying to be
But can
like,
I add something serious to the discussion? Can I add something serious to it?
Yeah.
I got all.
Can we get off this
I
shit?
got it all. I'm gonna just say this one last thing, and I'm gonna add this seriousness to it. I got indignant the same way, and I deleted all his music till I got to.
you niggas.
Till I wait, hold on. Till I got to I Believe I Can Fly. Now, one time when that song dropped, I was going through a real tough time in life. Shit was all fucked up for your boy.
Shit hit you
Financially, spiritually, everything. Man, I was on some reckless shit, man. I would go places and hope a motherfucker bump into me and look at me because I was trying to start, so I was on some self-destructive shit. And listening to that song every day literally would uplift my spirits.
Because you
and
was
it
ready
got
to go
me
drink
through
like
it.
7 Red Bulls and be like, fuck it, huh?
Yeah, some wild shit. But like literally, like I would literally go out and go to the club, go to places, Jimmy's places like that, and try to start something. I don't know if I wanted somebody to kill me or something, but I was just going through something, and I was on some complete self-destructive shit. Drinking too much, doing too much, running too many ladies, doing too much. But listening to that song every day kind of put me in a different spiritual place. So it's like, if I cancel R. Kelly, but this a nigga that damn near saved my life.
You know how much?
So I got to separate Robert from R. Kelly.
I mean,
Yeah,
never
there
mind.
you go.
Let me,
go.
Like, you know how many squirt adventures I done had to R. Kelly music?
Man, my life got saved listening to R. Kelly.
How many souls I done saved to R. Kelly music? No,
But then I look at the
but
horrible
no.
things.
Anyway,
like,
I'm gonna go. We gonna leave this shit alone. Because I'm gonna
man.
get back to some networking shit. Because we'll be on this shit for a minute. But no. So Tiffany Lynette. Farrell said, your producer or whatnot, I'd like to extend an invitation for you to come on to the show when we can make it happen. I'm all about networking like we've been talking about. So we can try to make it happen. When, I don't know, but you have an open invitation from me. This is back to some positive good shit.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's, pour as you make.
I know,
'Cause
I'm like, did
we
y'all
don't do
refill
R.
it?
Kelly. We don't pour it for you.
did we refill it or you just?
I refilled
Did we
it.
refill it
Yeah.
or you just didn't pour enough?
No,
I don't know, maybe
I
it was.
refilled it. Yeah, I always
Say you don't
refill
pour or you don't pee.
I don't pour it.
Women don't pee; they glow.
Glisten all
Look,
over.
listen.
Hey, and just for the record,
Tinkle. No, they tinkle.
for you uneducated Negroes, squirt is not pee.
It's not.
Actually, it is. There's no
There's a
biological
percentage-
source.
There's a
of,
percentage of pee in squirt, but squirt is not pee.
Yeah, pee.
I mean, pee ain't
and
never
squirt
killed
taste
nobody.
different.
I'm just
They
saying.
taste different.
We
too.
go-
Speaking of pee,
We gon'
we got. Nah, let me
Y'all
quit.
know it's funny.
I was just taking
We
back
go
to R.
there.
Kelly, but
we gonna go back, but we gonna go back, and we going over the fucking Yellow Brick Road right
I'm
now.
gonna take a drink to that one.
Cheers.
We might lose a couple. Like,
Cheers.
fuck.
No, they know. People who are, they know. They know. We go. I'll hold nothing. I'll hold no
Cheers.
punches.
Salute.
Cheers. Salute.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hold on. No, your shit is no. We gotta redo
party
that.
foul.
That's a party foul.
Fuck, he
You
drinking
can't-
wine?
No. Put some shit in your shit.
Damn.
Put some shit in your shit. Come on, bro. That's
5-0 coffee.
that's
man.
all
Wait,
bad.
you gotta put that
Come
nigga
on,
on the
man.
show.
You gotta look people in the eyes, or that's when you cheers, or that's 7 years bad sex. Come on, man.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm a true
7 years?
connoisseur.
Goddamn.
See that?
Yeah, I look everybody in the eye when I toast.
Right.
Fuck, I'm gonna have a bad day on your fault.
Cheers. Salute.
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 Hey, to everybody too. I hope y'all cheersing too, man. This is the type of show you can have a drink too, please. Toast up, pour up. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
Some of y'all is having 7 years of bad sex, regardless of your drinking habits.
And hey, and call 1-800
To love Dog.
Chunkindales.
Nah.
Fat niggas is rocking women's world, because that's what
Facts.
niggas do.
Yeah.
Why have a remote control in your bed when you can have an amusement park?
Yeah, well,
I'm saying, chubby niggas, teddy bears run the world. Name a chick that don't want a teddy bear. They probably in that. Never mind.
And some of y'all that might be a little self-conscious about your weight.
We don't give a fuck.
One time I went to my uncle and I was trying to tell him, and you know what my uncle told me? Say, you a man, nigga, get a bigger wallet and a bigger shirt. Nigga, she'll love you all the same. And I was like,
we talk shit.
I ain't been on a keto diet since.
These is just jokes. Sorta. But okay. In all seriousness. I'm just
trying to think of the shit niggas get on to get skinny.
You see the shit I posted earlier, but back to you, sis.
What you walked into?
I know, we be bullshitting, but we be
I'm
joking.
enjoying myself.
That's what you're supposed to do. I'm glad you do.
Good vibes.
That's what it is. It's about a vibe. See, we a motherfucking vibe.
Vibe.
With a vibe. 2 V's in the beginning.
I seen Vibe magazine.
They still make that shit?
I think it was old, but I seen it. I just noticed
They still make that shit?
Yeah.
Why do they even make magazines now? On paper. Why?
For airplane
Killing
flights.
trees and shit.
For airplane flights.
I'm a tree hugger. I'm a tree hugger and a tree smoker. Save a tree. I don't even get receipts when I go to the store. They're like, bitch, I know what I bought.
Straight up.
Right.
I don't need that shit.
Email me.
My app.
Email me a receipt.
Don't ask me for a receipt.
Yeah.
And I got 3 of them in my email, 1 in my damn.
Exactly.
This
Fucking
and
killing
1 in
trees.
that.
Use hemp. Fuck that. Make the receipts out of motherfucking Flintstones. Carry a fucking brick slab in your pocket.
Unless you like at Walmart and the little person is standing there and you be like, man.
Little old motherfucker that's on,
like, if I really
that's
decide
on
to
their Social
smash off with
Security,
this shit, you're not
just trying to make a
you're not
living.
stopping me.
And you got motherfuckers in ghetto urban areas and Walmarts harassing them. Why the fuck you want to check my receipt? Look.
As if it's their first time there and they not familiar
I only
with the
get
process.
$12.75 a month Social Security. I didn't pay my dues, and this is my overflow money. Stop fucking with me, bitch.
Stop fucking with me.
Why you want to be difficult? If you stealing steaks, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Just let me check your shit off and get the fuck up out of here. Don't be trying to press me.
But they never count the shit. That's
Right.
what gets me.
Yeah, they be like, yo, 1, 2, 3, Jello. And do that same doctor's prescription.
Costco will count your shit.
Costco,
Mama, yeah, they count that
Costco
shit
do.
for real.
Costco will count your shit.
Costco be like, oh,
I didn't try them.
Your
when I
receipt
was
say-
old.
Real talk.
your receipt say 15 items,
Right.
but I see 30. Something ain't right. It was buy one, get one free.
See, I
bitch.
always accidentally forget the case of water underneath the thing.
Right.
you
Yeah,
know
sure
what
you
I'm
do.
saying?
Sure you do.
Hey, if I ran the
They be like, oh,
store,
I didn't even know that was down there. Damn, I forgot.
if I ran the store to have an instant scanner at the bottom for niggas that try that shit, and you be like, you get to your car, how the fuck they knew? Like, I got a scanner down there in the
charge
low
that shit.
for that shit. That ding, ding, ding.
I mean, I stole some earpods today from the T-Mobile store.
Damn.
Hey, see, we do not. Hold on.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't
No.
The opinion expressed by this motherfucker right here.
I mean, they're not gonna give us a
It's
conspiracy
expressing
to
his
steal
own
this. There's
opinion.
only
We
like
do
9
not
people.
condone
No, I went in there with the true
the
intention
fridge.
of buying them, but the dude behind the counter was ignoring me for so long.
no,
that I
fuck it.
said, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
I probably would
No.
have did that shit too.
You know, I probably should do the right thing to clear my conscience. Go in there tomorrow with a $20 bill and go to the manager. Yeah, this is for
$20
that.
bill for
I mean, they only cost
And you gonna get the nigga
$19.99.
fired. You gonna get him fired.
Yeah.
And then he gonna go home and disrespect his baby mama, stress her out, and then she gonna be on the news talking about this why niggas ain't shit. And then there's gonna be a viral video of all these chicks talking about, see, cause her baby daddy ain't shit, my baby daddy ain't shit. So they gonna, and then my wife gonna watch this shit and be like, see what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna be like, nigga, if you start tonight, you'll get that.
Hey, that was a hell of a chain of events.
That's how shit go.
Hey, I walk out of Costco with the angry black man look. You just gotta walk out looking like, and they just be like, "Go ahead."
Yeah, but I mean, I actually stole these, and I was like, and when I got to the car, I just giggled like I ain't stole shit hella long, and that shit was like I can
felt
see
like
why
you like,
niggas
I wonder
steal,
if I
'cause I'm
still
like,
got it.
Right.
yeah,
Brett Favre.
I felt good, like yeah.
I still
I
got
was
it.
thinking about if I didn't have to get back to the work, I would have went back in there. Yeah, give me these too, you know.
See?
I can see where a nigga can get addicted to stealing.
And the
Right?
story-
It's a
Don't
thrill. Everybody
don't
should
get
try it,
somebody
like tomorrow, like. But I mean, do something about it. Like go to Safeway and get you some ribeyes or something. Just walk out the bitch. Man.
Don't
I know.
y'all.
Okay.
They say just go get some ribeye and just walk out. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, because I mean,
Man.
you'll get this little beat in your heart. Man, that's.
And then when you get
Hey,
away,
you
like,
motherfuckers
shit,
that be
okay.
stood. I'm gonna just say this right now
This
too.
nigga finna get somebody caught.
I did.
Somebody going to jail
condone-
fucking what this nigga saying and some
I
shit
don't
like
condone
that.
stealing.
Ain't gonna have blood. I was watching that Cognac
Right.
Confessionals and this nigga said go do
He
it.
said do it, so do
Hey.
it. No, we do not condone stealing of countries, people, anything. But to you niggas that be stealing meat from Safeway, Save Martin, nigga, stop stealing the farm raised salmon. Nigga, wild caught, nigga.
Okay.
We eat healthy.
I'm like this here. Don't look at it as stealing. Look at it as
Borrowing.
I liberated this.
I liberated this.
They was charging too much.
But if dude would have came up, and helped me, I would have spent. So I didn't
Right,
walk
right,
in to
right,
steal.
right,
But
right.
then after I did, I was like,
Do not
I was like,
condone
hey,
stealing.
Fuck, man.
Property.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit
And
was
said,
better
why
than,
stop it?
better
Grab
than
it. See,
sex.
Ant, not,
Huh?
Ant, I'm not fucking with you
Yeah.
tonight. This nigga Ant said, why stop at ribeye? Grab a kid. Bruh, do you know if people watch my page, will you stop that shit before you be on that Maxine Gazelle list? You probably R. Kelly's motherfucking third defendant.
Hey, I once got arrested for kidnapping. It ain't no fun.
Fuck that.
My
Wait,
partner
what?
kidnapped his kid from his baby mama and then came to my house and we rode to the store and they literally came on us like the SWAT
I know
team.
you joking, but stop, because people be
Yeah,
really
yeah,
looking
like
like
literally,
this
man, they
nigga
be like,
said,
yeah.
grab a kid.
Rock, you remember
You gonna have
Point?
motherfuckers in your inbox you don't even know.
Point, son.
Hey, nigga, don't
Hey,
say
no, nigga. Hey, nigga, don't put me in that shit.
We do
nigga.
not have nothing. I do not.
Murphy.
The opinions expressed
Yeah.
by the motherfucker in the red shirt are solely those of the
I didn't get
motherfucker in
convicted
the
of
red
kidnapping. I'm
shirt.
saying I got arrested
That
for
shit reminded
kidnapping.
me of the
I'm gonna have
watch.
to do. We live. I can't do a graphic,
Yeah.
but I would do a graphic right
You
now,
know what,
and it'll be
man,
an arrow like, "Don't listen to this nigga."
Hey,
It'll be
hey, I
a
had the
graphic,
thing, I had
and
the
it blink
thing, I
and
had the
shit like
thing
they
under
eat
the
that
seat
Joe
the whole
sign.
night. By the time it got cleared up, they even threw that out. I'm man, you know, 3
Nah.
days and I was back home.
That nigga Rock said, nigga, don't say my name.
Nigga, like, nigga,
Go.
we caught. Hey, nigga, we caught. Nigga, what the fuck you mean? Nigga,
I don't know
hold
why
on. Why
Rock
you
playing
calling
crazy.
me?
I don't know why Rock playing crazy now.
Nigga, we caught, boss.
Go.
Nigga, they got us. Nigga, we caught. Nigga, our summer over with. No, nigga, your summer over with. Who is this? No
I mean, it
English.
be like that sometimes.
Hey, right, hey, no English.
Go, nigga.
Oh, my bad. Oh, shit. Oh,
Hey,
I'm
it's not
guilty.
like I'm implicating Rock. I'm just saying, do Rock
I've been
remember
drinking.
the
I've
people
been drinking.
involved?
Hey,
Rock is a respectable businessman that was not
the
involved
yak-
in that
the yak has
kidnapping.
definitely.
What would T Grizzly be like? Hey, Rock, remember on March 12th at 3 p.m. we snatched up that kid? Yes.
The yak
Yeah.
has
Yeah, we
officially kicked
yeah,
in.
we
I'm supposed to
finna.
read
I'm,
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
and I'm going back to her.
Hey.
So Anthony wants to hear some more of your story.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I
Damn, what we
mean,
talking about?
oh, the young lady story. 'Cause I was going to say, give you all the details. Like, yeah, 'cause
No,
they tried to
we're
say
done
we
talking to
home
you.
invasion. Okay,
Ah,
anyway, keep
shit.
So where'd you grow up and just
going. Have you ever
take
been
this
arrested?
moment to
Yeah.
Have you ever been
we
arrested?
apologize for the left turn we took
Oh, shit.
over the speed
The
bump
left
through the
turn,
barricade.
To the left, to the...
It was a one-way street and we was going the opposite direction, but Kavasi was on.
Yeah, that
we
shit
had
kicked
to get
in.
it.
That shit kicked in. I see the difference too. Like y'all motherfuckers is turned for
Yeah, a
real
little
now.
hot in here, huh? A little,
Right.
little hot. Yeah, just a little bit.
Like,
Nah. But I grew up. I'm from Oakland. I grew up in Oakland, from Oakland. But I also grew up in. Used to live in Oklahoma as well. So like,
Okay.
went to school out
So
there. And so it's like a little bit back and forth. I
Did
got
you
a
grow
lot
up
of
in
family
East
out
Oakland
there.
or West Oakland?
I'm East Oakland.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Born and raised East Oakland, and yeah. You know, just love to connect with, you know, my peoples out here, you know, everybody that's trying to, you know, live their dream and passion, and we all out here just striving, you know, to be great, and it just, it's really, I feel admired, you know what I'm saying, a blessing, and just, you know, be around people that we all just trying to do the same thing, you know what I mean?
Now, were
Support
you
each
in
other.
Oklahoma? Were you in a big city or a little city?
It was a little town, Lawton. Shout out Lawton, Oklahoma. You know what I'm
Lawton,
saying?
Oklahoma.
Dr. Lawton.
You know, but definitely shout out Oakland, of course.
You was
first,
getting into a lot of
know.
fights or something that got sent out there?
I'm sorry, what?
You was getting into a lot of fights or something that got sent out there?
No. I got family out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my grandma raised me, and stuff like that. So, that's the reason why I went out there at a young age. And then just, back and forth and things like that. But yeah, my mom and dad, everything from Oakland. Like I said, born and raised out here as well.
In
And,
1991, the state of Oklahoma took $9,700 from me.
What? For real?
In 1991,
This is
He
confessions.
hates. I knew it was coming up. This nigga hates. This nigga hates Oklahoma. I knew that shit was coming.
Hey,
I knew it was coming.
Hey, I'm gonna incorporate rock into this one more time.
We not finna go there.
Hey, Rock.
Leave Oklahoma alone.
Remember my boy G that used to come over Courtney house with me?
Why you tell everybody good?
So yeah, I mean niggas is dead now. It don't matter.
Oh,
you can't
fuck.
tell on the dead nigga.
Damn.
You really can't. And they ended up getting to play, and we went out there because Zips was going for 500.
Bruh!
But that.
Do you understand?
Nigga, this is
No,
confessionals.
no,
This nigga
no.
is confessional.
Time out. Fuck that.
The truth.
I'm talking about some shit happened
Where the
7
fuck?
years ago.
No, fuck that. Where's the red flag? Red flag on the play.
I'm looking for one.
God
Observation.
But anyway, okay, I won't
Observation.
incriminate anyone, but in the state of Oklahoma, they got laws where if you have money in your pocket, in your front pocket,
Usually we don't give
and
a
it's
fuck,
in
but
large
it's
bill
different
denominations, they can literally seize your money.
Oh, wow.
Not even around here when they was having seizure
bro.
laws, you had to be within so many distance of a school.
Right.
In Oklahoma, if you had over $500 in large denominations in your pockets in cash, they seize your laws. They
Anthony
can
said
seize
you
your
snitching.
money without even.
Look,
Nah, the nigga that was with me been dead a long time ago. They can take your money.
That's probably my lawyer calling me right now. Like, hey,
without
nigga.
even charging you.
Yeah.
So if you
my lawyer
hustling
calling
and
my
you go to
producer
states like Oklahoma and
yeah,
Texas,
you know,
remember, do
you might
not
want to go in the
have
show
your
because
money
niggas
in
is talking
cash.
too much.
That's crazy.
They will. I'm just a public
I ain't got
service
shit to
announcement
do
because
with
there's a lot
this.
of cats that's out there moving marijuana and things
Right.
of
I
that
ain't a Christian,
nature.
but I'm holy.
And if you
I
get
ain't
paid
talking
in
about my
cash,
draws.
you can get your money seized, and they don't even have to charge you with anything. They could just simply take your money, and then you have to go and
I know
prove
nothing of what
that
this
the
nigga
money is
talking
not
about.
narcotics
But I don't
related.
want nothing to do with it.
This man just gave you some game. So if
Yes.
you go to
Yeah, he
Oklahoma, carry credit cards.
Hey,
And
carry
Texas.
your shit in
And
nickels.
Texas and North
Carry
Carolina.
cash out.
Okay.
I get it. I know why he said what he said, but
That shit was
the way it
funny,
started,
man. The way he
I
just
know
came out and said
I
it.
knew where he was going, but the way he
1991.
started, I was like,
I mean, they
the
can get you
boys in the
anything.
hood is
I got
always
pulled
hard.
over in Ohio for doing 63 and a 65.
held out fire.
Damn, too slow. Well, damn, too
I had
gang
Texas
with a
plates on.
17.
Dude pulled me over.
Oh,
Dude
that's
pulled
why.
me over and said, "Hey, I just want to let you know." I just want to let you know. Well, I had Texas plates, but I was in Ohio, and he said, "Dude said the speed limit is 65, and you was getting kind of close to it, so I thought I'd pull you over and have a conversation with you." And then he said, "You don't mind if I have
said, "Hey, buddy,
you don't mind if
sure
I
you're from
take a
around
look
here?"
around the car, do you?"
You don't look familiar.
But I'm just saying though, is that when you out
Nigga.
when you out there doing your thing and you in these other states and you going
We
state to
don't-
state, you can get caught up in the easiest ways, and I don't want to see none of y'all get caught up.
So
Some of y'all
basically-
is jumping off
Change
the
your
porch
license
now
plate
trying to
tomorrow.
hustle.
So basically,
and
what Pharaoh's giving y'all is Green Book 2022.
if you're
edition.
participating in things that the Reverend won't like. Now, if you're just out there on a family vacation,
And,
ain't got
hey,
nothing
the
to worry
Reverend
about.
take part in P Valley, so we ain't gonna say what he wouldn't partake because never mind. Y'all get that at 3. Damn,
I had to stop watching P Valley.
I stopped. I don't watch
I did
that
too.
shit. I'm cool.
They went
I'm
too
good.
far.
Yeah, they
I'm
fucked
good.
me up. I was
I'm
like,
good.
this ain't what
We
I
ain't gonna
signed.
go there.
This ain't
But
what I signed up for.
I do want to do a show. I do want to do an episode. And
About
we
P
ain't.
Valley?
We not bad. No. No.
See, I'm looking at you
No.
sideways.
No. You already.
You
I'm
watch
gonna
P
tell
Valley?
you. I want to have a. I want to have an
haven't.
educated,
Danger watch P Valley.
intelligent discussion on the industry and the portrayal of black males, the destruction of our psyche in hip hop and culture and media and everything, because the shit just keep allowing to happen, and I'm over it. And don't get me wrong, because I get people that be like, well, what about the girl on girl scenes? I be like,
Love it.
Well, we already
I love
established that we're
I
okay
love
with.
it.
No,
I'm not gonna say the
no.
word.
Hear me. I'm
With
gonna say
thespians.
something. I'm come witty with it. I got it. I like it. I got a liquor license, but
Wow.
you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
I get it, but at the same time, it's fair exchange ain't no robbery. So if I don't get to see all this extra shit, you shouldn't have to see all this extra shit. So you keep it, you can imply some shit. But the destruction of the black male is second
The destruction, you guys.
to the destruction of the black female.
Yeah. They're hand in
A
hand.
lot of y'all will get that. Y'all will get that at 3 a.m.
But to your thing, like there's only 2 or 3 creators in Hollywood
that they allow
that are allowing this, because like they say 1 in 10.
I don't want to talk about it in depth tonight.
Is gay.
I want to have. I want to have an intelligent discussion about the fuck shit. In my opinion,
do you think that's the destruction of the black male? Because a lot of black males are gay.
And nothing wrong with that. I'm not. Once again, I was taught Superman was Superman, not. Never mind, because somebody gonna twist my words. We'll save this conversation when we have that show. No, because I'm not. Because we're not gonna go for 3 hours tonight.
We got a question from the audience.
We got a question from the audience.
To the actress, what kind of roles would you like for upcoming roles to come to you? What do you?
Thank you for reeling it in.
Oh yes, I love you, girl. Honestly, I'm really open. I'm an open book. Like I said
hold on.
before.
What was the question? Because they probably couldn't hear it.
The question was, she was asking like, what type of roles would I would like to do, or what type of roles that I would be comfortable doing, or things like that. And me, I'm open. Like I stated before, acting is my passion since I was about like 8, 9 years old. I got a diary. I can go back to Oklahoma. When I go to Oklahoma, it's like my room is still set up just how it was when I was a little girl. So,
That's what's up.
I can go back to the diary and write, look up in there and stuff. But anywho, drama, has always been a good one of mine. Horror is like my number one. Like I've always wanted to do like a horror film. Be the girl running and stuff. I don't want to be falling and stuff all the time, y'all. Let me.
Only pilgrims fall over in horror movies.
Get up out of there. But nah.
But I'd like to add to that, as the most famous actor up here, whose movies have been streamed 28 million times. Yes.
I'm the most famous. I act like I'm saying every day.
28 million times my movies have been streamed, so thus I'm famous. Let me also ask that question. I refuse to play any role that is denigrating to a black man. And what's ironic is that I have lived an amazingly ratchet life, and I have no embarrassment about it. In fact, I've gone all in when I was raised better. Shout out to my grandmother.
Called Going Out at Both Ends.
Hey, shout out to my grandmother. They raised me right, so don't let my life ever be a reflection of my family, because they raised me right and did all the good things and stuff. I just went gung-ho with the ratchet shit. And even now that I'm old enough to know better and should be mature and responsible, I'm still with the ignorant shit all the way. But in my movies, I make sure to play, and that's how you know I'm acting, because I make sure to play an intelligent, thoughtful, and empathetic brother, when in real life, I'm with the shit. And so, hey, acting is one thing, whereas any of you young brothers out there or young sisters trying to act, always make sure you get characters that are the opposite of who you really are, because that really stretches your skills. Exactly.
Stretch yourself.
Dropping gems, y'all.
We do that all day. We drop gems. I mean, we got jokes.
Yeah, that was dope.
We talk shit, but we do drop gems.
Mm-hmm.
Because you always want to push your limits, because comfort zones kill dreams.
Say that again, brother.
That was dope. That could be a shirt too.
Comfort, that's my shit. Comfort zones kill dreams.
Comfort zones. Okay.
Yeah, because it's anything. Because you're already in a routine. Say you got a salary, you got a job that pays you with an X amount of dollars, so you getting your check gonna be whatever it is every 2 weeks, month, whatever you get paid. And this analogy, this conversation goes for every 2 week niggas to get paid, and motherfuckers get paid every 15th and every 1st. You still get paid twice a month. And even the person that get paid once a month. The pay is the same. Always the same. What you do with the time is what matters.
What's that saying? They say the salary is what they pay you
To
get
kill
you.
your dream.
Mhm.
The salary is what I pay you to.
Excuse me.
It's like you want to work harder, not smarter. You know, I mean, you want to work
Exactly.
smarter, not harder. My bad, you guys.
Right.
A little bit of the alcohol.
Yeah, that
talking
shit
on-
kicking in to everybody.
Hey, that's what it do.
Let me correct myself now, but
We
yeah.
hot too. We smoke. Oh, I'm finna. Well,
You know,
never
like I
mind.
said,
No, I'm
if
not.
You got some type
I'm
of
about
dream,
to go home and read some
sit
Bible
after it.
verses.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
amen, brother.
Which
Right.
I'd like
which
to
one of
hear
Caesar
it.
Borgia's words
With
are
some
you going to
sheep.
commit yourself to?
I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna shear some sheep and make a fucking
He said,
blanket
shear some sheep.
and make a blanket in the morning, and I'm gonna make some biscuits.
A blanket, huh?
Yes, I'm gonna make a comforter actually
That part.
for the guest bedroom.
But back to what my good brother was saying about comfort zones and stuff
Mhm.
like that. If everybody, like a lot of people come to me and be like, oh, I want to write a script, I want to write a book, this and that, and be like, man, everyone has a story in them. Everyone has something they imagine. Everybody has something that they've seen and been like, you know, that would be a good movie or this and that.
It's
Man,
true.
write that. Do that.
Write the shit.
Even if it never gets produced, write that, because once you start opening up the creative parts of your brain, it makes a lot of the other aspects of your life
What's my other
easier,
term?
happier, you know, and just
Practice.
man, have fun, man, because we're only on this
Practice.
thing for a little bit, and you
Facts.
know, life's short, and then you're on life support. So while you here,
And the
man, don't let
hands
this
breath.
shit be miserable, man. Have fun, man, and kick it with your
'Cause
people. Like people
I
was
got you.
mad at people for celebrating the 4th of July.
I don't
And
fuck
I
with niggas
said,
that celebrate the 4th
I
of
don't
July.
fuck with the 4th of July,
I don't-
but I do fuck with my family coming together. So I don't care if it's the 4th
Yeah,
of July,
Thank you,
if it's
Clifford
March
Davis.
17th, if it's November
in.
2nd, if niggas is all gathered and they drinking and
Yeah, that's
eating.
it.
Yeah.
That's all
What
it
they
is.
say about the Bible, if 3 or more gathered, I'm in the midst.
Right.
Oh, that-
Well, guess what?
oh, Caesar
if
Borgia
you niggas is gathering, I'm in the midst.
Otherwise, I don't celebrate.
Because
I don't
man,
celebrate the 4th.
but
That
it's
part.
like
No
this.
holiday.
I
Because of
celebrate
my
the
family,
5th, Mac Dre Day.
we have family reunions, but we call
And my
them
little
funerals.
cousin's birthday. We celebrate
That's the
the
only
5th.
time we have a
I
family
don't fuck
reunion.
with
So
the-
anytime niggas is
that-
gathering,
July 4th is the only
I'm there.
4th I don't fuck with because that was my line number 4.
hey,
That's
we
how
gotta
I'm in the
support
world.
our people. Because the other day, one of my little cousins graduated, and niggas asked me, "Hey, you come through?" And I'm like, "Oh, for sure I'm there." And they was like, "Oh, you really gonna come?" And I'm like, if this nigga had a court date or this nigga get murdered out here, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna even be a pallbearer. So if he graduating from some fucking some shit, I'm
Yeah,
there.
that's sad
Niggas
that
is
black
used to
people,
success-
they
celebrating
always want to
failure.
gather,
Right.
together when a funeral or death or
Yeah.
something like that. But like you said, when it's something
GoFundMes.
positive
We
or
selling
something,
fish
we
plates
kind
and.
of the number count is
But
low.
I got a question from the audience. A comment.
Okay, just a follow-up question.
You can actually get closer so they can hear you.
A
No, you can't.
Thank you. I come closer.
follow-up question. So you said you like, you're interested in some horror films to possibly
Yes,
do.
yes.
So considering I'm gonna go with the artist Jordan Peele, he's had a movie, Get Out, Us, and Nope is coming out. So as
I'm looking at the
No.
levels.
so for as those three films, which one would you want to say that you might want to portray, even if you like him as a director or as a writer or as a producer, something like that, as an actress or a thespian coming up, you know what I'm saying? Which one of those films would you possibly want to relate to? Would you want to work with an artist like that, in your
Yeah.
future endeavors manifest?
So can you repeat the 3 films again? That you said, Get Out. I heard that one.
Get Out,
Us.
Us.
Okay.
Nope.
and Nope. Nope is coming out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I
Nope.
seen the preview of
So
that
I
shit.
haven't seen the
That shit look
preview
like
of
it's
Nope.
good.
And then the other one you said, I haven't seen a preview of that one, but Get Out I've heard of.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have
That shit
as
was
well.
deep.
So I'll break down.
I like
That
it.
shit was
I'll
deep. I
break
had to watch
down
it a couple
Nope.
times though.
Nope
Get it.
for y'all. Nope is the
Thank
shit
you
that
for sharing, sister. I
definitely we
appreciate
love
that. Thank
the
you.
questions. Nope is basically the shit that they about to spring on you niggas in the coming
Nope.
months.
Can you spell it for
N-O-P-E,
everybody?
like
N-O-P-E.
nope. Remember when
Before he
and
said
Friday
nope.
no.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that
Nope.
and when
Oh,
Friday
okay.
when
What
Debo was like, "You want some more, man?" He said, "Nope." Nope. Like I ain't fucking
Hell
with it.
no.
We don't cognics is dissonance. Nope is basically the way that I'm finna give y'all a gem in this response. I'm gonna
You
give you a
guys
gem.
know.
Go for it. We got this pour you.
Yeah,
We
me
got.
too, brother.
Hey, trust me. I got bottles. We don't end. We don't run out of nothing here. But so the in my honest, educated opinion, giving y'all some ism, Nope is about the scam that's about to get ran on y'all.
About the aliens and stuff.
Because
I like movies like that where it's like stuff that's going on
the shit
now.
that's finna happen.
Yeah, I like that.
Is Hollywood gives you
shit is going on
in stages.
Yeah.
And we so
Subliminal
entertained by the
messages.
entertainment that you don't pay
You're not
attention.
reading. You're not listening.
They
just
soften
had-
you up for it.
And I say this because listen, you had the corporation's defense attorney, the government, military, just admit to there's aliens, or excuse me, UFOs. You just had CERN experiment on the 5th, and you just had the Georgia Guildstones just liquidated the next day. Comfort zones kill dreams. That's all I'm gonna say. I got, it's a rabbit hole, and if
Can
you
I
want to
add
go
something
down
you're
it,
saying?
I got it, because I know some shit. But
Let me add to what this brother is saying.
y'all
funny
get ready
thi-
for
the
Star
funny thing-
Wars,
the funny
and ain't
thing-
no R2D2.
The funny thing about it is that oftentimes the industry is used to prepare you for what they want to spring on you, but once they condition you, like he was saying, once they condition you, then it's easier for you to accept certain things.
You bite the ear before
But the
you put it
funniest
in the
thing
first
though
time.
about it though is that that's the lane that they usually give white creatives. So this is the extreme gift that Jordan Poole
Yes.
is doing is that I approached Sony. I'm gonna say their name.
Don't.
Okay.
I
All
like
right,
PlayStation.
Let me take it
I'm
back.
gonna play my shit tonight.
All right, let me
After
take it back. I
You say
approached
PlayStation.
a major corporation, and they
I
had
got 2 PlayStation
they had
5s.
picked up a couple films
Day
that we
one.
were involved in, but it was generic, basically hood fare.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm gonna call it what it is. It was hood
Oh.
fare,
Mhm.
and I went to them and I was like, "Hey man, I got this horror shit." And I don't know if a lot of y'all familiar. You would be about Billy Doo, which was a
Oh.
horror story in Oakland.
Oh,
So I
my
didn't
God.
give them the game. I just said, hey, there's a lot of urban legend and horror stories. Give it that. And dude looked me in my eye and said, that sounds like a fascinating story, but really to tell the truth, I think a genre that we're really interested in pursuing with you is comedy. And I was like, did these motherfuckers really just be like, nah, nigga,
Yeah.
go be funny,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we'll fuck with you. And really, and then I talked to a couple other cats who had also had conversations with these same cats, and it was like, dude, they don't want no horror movies or sci-fi movies from us. It's a non-starter. They only want comedy. So I went and made a comedy, and it's right now. It's available on Tubi.
You like
I
that?
went and made a comedy
You like
called.
that?
I went and made a.
plug. I
I
love
went
the
and made a
plug.
comedy called Dead Rappers.
Hey, I'm in that motherfucker.
And yes, he is. But I mean, I did it. But my heart I really wanted to do a horror movie.
Right.
Yeah.
But they was not going to give me a budget to do a horror movie. They only wanted a comedy. Even though I'm a comedian, I don't do comedy in the movies because my movies always take a dark turn. But I forced myself to do a comedy because basically you could say I sold out because basically I needed some bread and they was only going to give me bread for the comedy. So I made a comedy even though that's not artistically what I wanted to make. So when I see a cat like Jordan Poole doing what the fuck he want to do and doing this great creative
What
shit,
he's
I'd be
allowed
like,
to do.
damn.
But do you
I'd
think
be like, damn, this dude is great.
Do you
Because
think
the
he
rest of
sold
us,
out,
they
though?
won't even give us an
do you
opportunity.
think he sold out to do that?
No, his movies like Get Out and Us are so like basically sometimes like a lightweight smack in the face of white folks, and I'd be like,
Right.
okay,
They
this
will
brother
allow you to
is
make fun of them
really
because you know
holding
this
his
is a joke.
holding
Right,
his
right,
nuts to
right,
make these
right,
movies.
yeah.
Because
A
the
lot of
rest
this
of
shit
us,
is over
instead of
niggas'
standing
head.
up and saying, like I'm gonna just say on my position. Instead of me standing up and saying, man, I really want to do horror. I grew up on Jason and all that. I want to do horror,
Freddy
and niggas
Krueger,
like horror. I'm
Pinhead,
doing horror. I said,
Jeepers
nah, fuck
Creepers.
it. Give me the check and I'll go do it.
Night
I'll go
of the
do a comedy.
Scarecrow.
So can I add on to?
Yes,
you
ma'am.
said
No.
Scarecrow. You talking about?
Night of the
I
Scarecrow?
love the Wizard of Oz and stuff. Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking about Night of the Scarecrow.
Oh, okay.
That
Well,
was an ill ass scary
yeah, let me
movie
tell you,
when I was a
I heard
kid.
about that.
Night of the Scarecrow
Children of the
was
Corn. We
Oh,
watched
Children
all
of
that
the
shit.
Corn,
I heard
all
that
that
Carrie
shit.
used to scare the shit out of me.
that one.
Sleepaway Camp. I take
Dead of
you
the
there.
Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, I remember that,
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody love the zombies and.
But us as creators, they won't really let us tap into that lane. When we go in there, when we can even get into the office to have conversations, if you get to talking horror or sci-fi, they're like, no, dog, we thinking about the comedy.
To his point, it trickles down to where we even hinder and discourage ourselves from shit. Because I got, and I'm not tooting my own horn, I'm just being honest. I'm always thinking this shit. And I've said shit years ago, and you can attest to this shit.
Yes, I'm a witness.
Shit that I've said, like, dude, this shit will probably click, or this will be something, and not him per se, but just listening to sharing, because I have a circle that I share shit with, and some people will be like, nah, but there's some shit that I've shared way before, and now, shit is like, when they be like, nigga, you really, I'd be like,
you was already on that.
I was like, nigga, I was like, nigga, it could. So, comfort zones, you niggas that hate on people's dreams, kill yourself. I said I was gonna. That's my intro. That's been my go-to tagline, and I've stopped it for a while. But the last month and a half, really like, fuck you niggas.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself. That's been my shit. I'm not talking about. Please don't nobody from.
Kill your ego. Kill your id.
And kill yourself. You have to kill yourself before you can love yourself. Because before you can get over yourself, you have to be under yourself.
Now, there's another movie he's in called Love and Aliens. I sent you the script.
Yeah.
Do you know that I did a complete version of that? We had a screening. And I sent it over to this company called...
You can see me.
I'm not going to say the name of the company. But I sent it over to this particular corporation. And do you know these Jewish individuals?
Hey, bro.
Okay.
I've been banned once. I don't want to get banned again.
Damn. These particular individuals hit me up and said they want a conference call with me, right? You know what I'm thinking? Mm-hmm. They calling me to say they want to buy the rights to it. No. And I'm thinking about like, man, I'm going to Jamaica for 2 weeks. I'm going to have this bread. No. Man, and this dude got on the phone. He said, we like the movie. When a motherfucker start off with "we like the movie,"
there's
okay, and this motherfucking
and we not talking about no
this
Megan
motherfucking
shaking her ass butt. No,
individual of, and I don't give a they on my page. This individual of a certain ethnicity, which often gets a bad rep for exploiting black talent. He leaned back in his... Well, I can only imagine we was on a conference call.
Authentic.
He leaned back in his chair and told me...
So if you had Mexican food, and no, I'm not talking about Mexican people, you'd have authentic Mexican food.
Let me tell you what this dude told me, and then I'm going to get off of it. Hey, this dude told me, we like the movie. Or Chipotle. However, we need you to add more comedy. And then
but
this
they claim
man
they from this other region where it's hot as fuck, and they like...
And this man said, like you need to add more ratchetness.
Regular onions?
And I said, say that again. And dude said, yeah, we could use a little bit more ratchetness in it. And then he said we could use a little more. So he said, if you add some more comedy and you add some more ratchetness to it, we'll then take the movie off your hands. We'll do a license deal with you. And all I can say is that this movie is supposed to be like an introspective story of the black condition. And you talking about adding some comedy and some this and that?
Okay, can I say something on the comedy?
And you have the script to this movie.
Oh, and this is a comedy?
Mm-hmm. No, it's not. You got the script.
What is it?
They
horror
said for Love and Aliens.
Or drama?
It's a drama.
It's a drama.
It's supposed to be thoughtful.
I do got the script.
They wanted him to
be
some
thoughtful.
No, I said thoughtful.
Wiggling, titties jiggling.
Okay, drama. I said I wanted to do, but comedy I didn't speak on. Now, comedy is something I definitely want to do as well. I always been funny. I feel like people say, and I don't try to be. Like natural. I really don't try to be, honestly.
The best shit is when it's natural.
Yeah, and I guess so, yeah.
When you force it, you gotta bite the ear.
That part. So, I mean, I definitely want to do comedy, sister, just to add on to...
Drop it. Oh.
Yeah, what you said to me.
She got the gold mic.
Right, my mic. I got the,
she got the gold mic.
You know I love
see,
gold, y'all. Nah,
that means she win the prize. She got to take an extra shot.
She like holding that mic.
We in Cali, the city of the gold, you know what I mean? But,
I wanted to add a line from you. I wanted to tell them kill themselves.
Oh, yeah.
But then, on the other hand, I got a mortgage payment.
Yeah.
So I'm like...
I got one, too. And
I'm like,
shit go right.
They want us to be these creatives and this and that, right? But my goddamn, man, when it comes time to get this money, man, you got to really tap dance. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. I need that money so badly that I literally started rewriting my script to add more comedy and add more ratchetness, but I'm so fucking unhappy about it because I thought it was going to be a deep story of watching the conditions of the black community through the eyes of a true alien from outer space. The name of the movie is Loving Aliens, and now I'm finna make it into a hood comedy with aliens, and I feel
It's
like such a
they wanna
fucking
laugh
tap
about
dancer.
it. It's like
That's
our
when
life
we
is
need-
a joke almost.
Yeah, I
But
feel
that's
like a tap dancer,
But that's when we need these.
but I gotta tap dance this mortgage.
Let me see. Let me see how I can say this and not get banned, but still be the true.
Don't speak the truth, brother.
The true nigga I am. Nubian, intelligent, God gifted African. You know what I'm saying? You'll get that at 3 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we there. I'm on the
What
isms tonight. Oh shit, my
Sop
bro,
in the building.
Sop in the building.
What's
You got my
up?
message?
I didn't.
I see.
It said unavailable.
Oh, I got you. I'll show you. I got something for Sop. He's Sop in the building tonight. So,
Say his name 3 times.
Candyman, he pull up like, hey, Keisha, what's happening? Yeah, you late. What's happening? But you a loyal participant, and it's all up. I lost my train of thought, but the yak will.
But you were speaking on
Nigga.
Let me redirect the
that
question
down
to
3
you.
in the morning. That was
3
the
in
last
the
thing you
morning.
said.
As a brother,
Yes.
and one thing about this
Please
brother I
bring it
can
back.
say, he's a blunt
I'm
teller of truth.
Sagittarius.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me give you a. This
But
comes to the Sagittarius.
he's a
y'all.
blunt
That's right.
teller of
Top of
truth.
the man, bottom of the horse.
How do you
Ask your
feel?
chick.
Present company accepted.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel when we as creatives willingly sell out for the dollar? I just sold out.
I detest it. To be honest with you, I detest it. But at the same time, I understand the pressures of the business. But as a regular dude, and I don't consider myself better than nobody, and I may be better than you in some shit. It's a fact. But there's some things that you're better than me at.
Humbly cocky.
I'm humble, and that's my shit. Yeah, humbly cocky is
You
my
gonna
shit.
copyright it.
That's my
Don't
shit.
steal
Humbly
it, y'all.
cocky. So if you see somebody saying humbly cocky, you know
They
where
owe
they got
royalties.
it from. It's my shit.
a shirt.
It's been. It's
That's
my
right.
shit. I got a lot of shit.
I know.
I got a lot of shit. I got a
a
lot of isms. But to the sellout, I'm not gonna call you a sellout. To the person that sacrifices integrity for some commas, I'm gonna try to speak intelligent now and not niggaism with this. To the person that sacrifices integrity for some commas, the pressure is there because I get it. I've had days where we had multiple meal. I've had days where we had no meal. So I understand the beginnings of poverty and what it takes in the struggles of life. I've been through some shit. Yeah, I touched 7 now. I don't feel those days no more. But I still understand them. And I'm glad
Integrity, though.
I'm glad I've experienced them 0 days because now that we 7, trying to go for 8 and 9, I understand. I know where I come from. So I will always owe them the days where, hey, mom didn't have the money for the PG&E, but your phone worked. Right. So I was able to use the phone, but I'm in the house in the dark. I understand that shit.
Right.
I understand the struggle of seeing mom or dad, whatever parent you live with, struggle to make shit happen, to make ends meet, to do everything. I understand that shit. These participation trophy kids that live in the day, they don't understand that. And I seen a meme that said the shit, we some urban parents, some hood parents raising suburban kids.
Quick question. So, you're okay with an artist?
No.
And since Whiteout is an artist, Flodge is an artist,
I'm
Dage
not
is an
okay
artist,
with it.
let's let everybody answer the question. Are you okay with sacrificing artistic integrity to keep the lights on?
Fuck no.
As a whole,
No.
fuck no.
Yeah.
Wait, can you elaborate on that?
I'm going to elaborate on it.
Please.
I will
Here's
too.
and here's why.
I will
On
too.
that one.
I'm not okay with it. I understand it. Here's the thing. I understand it. Because my threshold for pain is not your same threshold for pain.
Okay.
What it takes to make me fold
Right.
May not be what it takes to. Your threshold could be higher than mine. It could be lower than mine. And that's the thing. And we give each other a hard time about it.
Right.
And I'm just being
Damn,
honest.
what's up with this chair? My
It
bad,
it moves. You like me. We got
I'm like, what?
cakes. You got
This nigga said we got
I'm
cakes.
fat.
What about Fly?
I'm large.
Fly, how you feel about artistic integrity?
I-
And keep in mind, I'm a brother in the middle of selling out right this very
No, you
moment.
keep saying that. I
I
don't
need you
necessarily-
to hold
Stop
fast.
saying that, because I don't think
I
you're selling
need
out.
you
He's
to
not gonna
hold
sell out.
fast.
Okay, it's actually
We
too
do.
late.
Hey, we
Fly, how
do.
you feel about it?
We do not
I'm still
need.
trying to understand his. I'm still trying to understand
You want me to break it down some more?
exactly what he's saying. Before
Okay.
I,
Yeah.
Some because I know I be
because
long-winded
I
sometimes
can
because
say
I
I
smoke
agree,
weed
but
and I hold
if
it
you
in a
ask me
long
why
time
do you
before
agree,
I
I'm like,
exhale.
oh, I don't know, because
Because I'm mental.
I need to tell me more about.
Some more?
Yeah.
Okay. So I understand that for us to get forward, sometimes you got to make sacrifices. That's in anything that you committed to, whether it's marriage or relationship, anything. There's sacrifices. But you one thing I'm going to say, you have to have some core values, some things that are fucking definitely off the table when it comes to you succeeding in your brand, your person, whether it becomes your personal relationships with people, intimate relationships with people, professional relationships with people. You have to have a point in where you say, I can't go past this point. Denzel said, I'll never wear a dress. And you look at when it comes to actors in our genre, when the melanated god beings that we are, where is Denzel? Tell me a black person who doesn't say Denzel's in the top 5 or not top 3 in all time of black actors.
Right, and he didn't have to do all that.
He
to
never wore a
succeed.
dress. He never, and don't get me wrong, he won his first Oscar by playing a crooked nigga cop. But he definitely earned the Oscar
Most definitely.
way before
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
But that goes to the mental enslavement of people paying homage to Pilgrim trophies.
Right. Ooh.
I'm deeper. I'm deeper than the walls of a bitch. Take a dick 6 feet deep. Lil Kimber.
I
When she
look
looked
here.
good. Not this fucking penguin shit that. Never mind. I'm not bashing. I'm sorry. Let me stop.
Well, Fly,
I was finna go there.
Fly, how do you feel about
I go there.
about artists willingly giving up their artistic integrity for money?
I'm not with it.
Selling your soul. No, I'm just.
It is.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, we
No,
gonna
no,
need your
that's
opinion
his-
on
that's
it
his
too.
opinion. I'm
All
talking
right,
now.
so
I'm gonna get y'all opinion and we're
my
gonna
first
roll out.
thought is tough because it depends on who you're talking about. So I grew up in West Oakland, out of Cypress Village. So I grew up with niggas like Jay Stalin, like that.
Shout out
so,
to Jay Stalin, Live Wire.
So my thing is like, okay, I understand. And Jay never did this, but I'm just saying, I could see any way out that's good is acceptable. I could see that, but from a certain standpoint, it's like, okay, what are you willing to? What sacrifices are you willing to take? You know what I'm saying? To have that title of being a person that's successful by society. I don't know. For me, I haven't reached the level of. You know what I'm saying?
I get where you
of
at.
Expertise or
I'm not an expert.
that I want to be at in the music industry. In other words, like I want to be in here like 2 Chainz right now with security by the dope and all that shit. I haven't made it to that level yet. You know what I mean? So,
I
but
got
I'm just saying. So to answer your question, I don't know the answer to that because I haven't really reached that. But to sell out for any reason, no, I don't see that. But you know what I'm saying?
So you wouldn't be willing. So you're saying you wouldn't be willing to personally sacrifice your artistic integrity just for a check?
No, I would not.
Deja, what about you?
Yeah, I'm with him. Just based off my own opinion though, but I definitely agree. Like I'm a leader. I've been a leader. I stand by that since I was a little girl. My dad taught me that at a young age. Always be a leader. Shout out to Boys in the Hood. You know what I mean? that movie when he was, the kid throwing the rocks in the water, and the guy was like, "I'm a leader." Like, I remember that as a kid. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Like, for instance, Angela Bassett basically
oh man,
called
that's my
Halle
favorite
Berry
actress.
a
Shout out
sellout
to
for
Angela
going
Bassett.
butt ass in Monsters Ball.
And she won her
Oscar.
first
That's my
Oscar
favorite
for
actress.
fucking.
That's
And that
funny
shit
that
wasn't
you
even
say
Oscar
that.
worthy
Oh,
of
that's
winning.
my
Hey, she
favorite
won
actress.
because she fucked the white
hands
dude on
down,
camera.
Angela
So,
Bassett.
so they don't have a check
I say that.
big enough for you to
So for
compromise
me,
your
like,
Definitely
artistic
said that out
integrity?
loud.
So,
You know
can you
Chloe
wait? Say
said-
what?
Do they have
You
a check
know,
big enough for you to compromise your
you fuck.
artistic integrity?
To a certain extent, yes, they do.
They fuck sometimes on
Yes, they
Hollywood
do.
sets.
But I mean, I do feel like I have
I'll be an extra.
what I believe
I
in.
got pipes
You
and
know what I
bitches.
mean? What I stand
I'm just
for
playing.
is definitely
My wife
something
finna
that's
fuck me up when I
important
get
to
home.
me.
Right.
It's
So
for the
whatever
bag,
I
baby. It's
believe
for
in,
the
what I
bag.
stand for, whatever that might be, if it conflicts with, my acting role or whatever they, want or ask of me, and it conflicts with, what I stand for
trying
and
to
what
take
I
nine
believe in,
figures
I'm
back.
not gonna go for it. I don't give
I'm
a
not
damn how much
sacrificing.
money
So it's
is
dick
on the
for
table.
bitches.
Like, I'm telling you, a bridge too far. I told myself I'd never make a ratchet, ignorant movie, but now these people are trying to pay me, and I'm mad.
And
Now I'm making a ratchet, ignorant movie. But there is a
I mean,
standard
now
I would
that's
never go. One
different,
time,
though.
Dennis,
A ratchet,
what's his
that's
name?
not
Ricky
that bad.
Williams.
Look, that
One
ain't
of them
that
cats
bad.
was in a dress
Yeah, Ricky
on the
Williams.
thing, and like that's something like what Shizzle brought up. I would never play a role in a dress due to the fact of my grandson thinks I'm a superhero.
Thank you.
And
But
he
you
just
can hire
turned 12.
somebody
I don't
else
have
to
no
do it
and
for
grandkids,
you.
but I got
Look, if
two
they
boys
The
wanna
and
look-
a daughter.
I'm the
That
dude.
nigga thinks I'm greater than what I really am, and I'd never want to disappoint him, and he wouldn't understand no matter how much they paid me. So that's
No
what they
too
you
long
can pay
fool.
me to do. So I'm compromising
No
my
6
actual
degrees of separation.
integrity, but that is a bridge
No
too far for me,
shenanigans.
Right, right.
simply
No
because
Wanda.
I couldn't do it
None of
because,
that. I'm just
because
saying.
dude would look at me, and when
No-
I see
no
when dude
Little
look at
Murder,
me,
no Uncle
he see
Clifford.
damn near
He said
sympathy,
no
bro.
Uncle Clifford.
And I would never want to rob that look.
I
Clive
think
just want to ask something
the
else.
whole thing is that
White-
that being from the hood or you're selling a product, so to speak. If you want to look at it on a bigger level, as being
I got
from
you.
the hood, right?
Mhm.
You're
gonna
looked
have to
at
get close,
as this or as that, right?
I gotta
But
make
my
sure I
whole
hear
point
you.
is this, and I'm gonna make it quick. You can't.
Your volume
So
last time
so
was
as
low.
being that, right?
So I need
It's
to
just
close.
like
Or you can grace us.
Man, this nigga really having a different
You're going to eventually.
my whole
I
Hold the
speak
mic
shit
though.
into existence.
I'm just saying, my whole point is this:
All my
if you're
chakras are aligned.
gonna be from the hood, if
You
if
will
that's
be
what you're
here one
selling,
day.
that's what
I'm
you're
just gonna
selling,
speak
right?
into existence.
So that is what it is, right? So it's
So
like,
any way that allows you to make it out is okay.
Exactly.
It's just on you.
Right, but it's
I mean,
on you.
but
yeah,
hold on,
exactly.
no,
It's on you.
not as any way is okay. No, I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not saying like I'm gonna do this or gonna do that, but it's just like, look, this is what being from the hood is. This is what we're selling. Y'all like it. This is what y'all on. This is what.
It's
like,
whatever you
Cliff, I'm
comfortable
with
with.
you.
Like you, if you're not comfortable
I'm
putting
not
on the dress,
compromising.
let me get somebody else that's comfortable putting on the dress,
Ain't
and
no
we're gonna make this
extra.
money.
to
But
where
what if
you
I miss
think it
out
was
on the
me.
chance to be in that Bentley by not getting it?
I don't
No,
give
but
a
you the
fuck.
director.
I ain't been had that
You-
motherfucker.
you
Bentley,
not
you know,
really-
act tires cost on the
But you
Bentley.
can get somebody else to
Well,
do
White
play
Out
that
as a
role.
comedian,
You could
when
take the
Hollywood
same
finally come
car.
for you, they gonna want you to get in the dress.
I'm
They
not
gonna want
doing
you
it,
to
bro.
be
If you
a
don't
buffoon.
wanna
And
do
on some
it,
real
then
shit.
get
If I
somebody else to
drive-
do
On
it.
some real shit, I talk about this now.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I talk
Go
about this
for it.
shit now. I'm not going that way. I'm not doing nothing that I don't feel comfortable with doing
Exactly.
Thank you.
to get the bag.
somebody else.
If I ain't had
It
the
ain't
bag,
worth the bag.
yeah, it ain't worth the bag. But if I ain't had the bag now, I ain't finna get that shit doing it like that. And I've always told myself, and I say this shit a lot. I say I'd rather be a hood. I'd rather be hood.
Yeah, be
I'd rather be
original.
hood
Hood
famous than being famous and selling
Yeah.
myself. I can't do it. I
Well,
can't.
so this is my whole point because I've been
got a
drinking and I
question.
kind of had lost
All
it
y'all
for a
have that
second.
shit is
But
coming
look,
out.
hold on. But the whole
I got
point
a
is
question
this.
from the
Look,
audience.
check this out. The whole point is like when we film the shit that we film when we do what we do, a lot of it is in the hood because
we
we want.
rarely do sex scenes.
Because,
And I'm not
because hold
being-
on,
We
because
imply
we,
shit.
I
hold
got-
on,
I got
listen.
something to say.
Because we want that because that
I be in
gratification
every sex
from
scene.
me
We-
getting love from my hood is worth more than anything.
Yeah,
bruh.
Thank you.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
anything that
That's
you
why I
could give me,
respect
bro.
the guy
Right,
You
from
right,
could
the
be
Chi
like, nigga, here's these diamonds,
who-
or you could get
who
respect
let
from
ride.
everybody
He's
in
like,
your
I'm really
hood.
from Chicago.
And I'm gonna take everybody in my hood over any money you can give me. For real, like
Integrity.
real talk. Like real talk. So I will take that over, you know what I mean? But my whole thing is like, can we sell it? Like, can we sell it in a respectable way?
That part.
We
If
just gotta back
if we
it.
selling
That-
it
that
in a
is
start
respectable
backing
way,
Yes.
and we all agree that this is good, like
Yeah.
nigga, then we selling this shit. But if it ain't good, like
gotta-
we ain't selling this shit, bro.
Right.
I got a
Like,
question from the audience.
So I'm gonna go more into questions about acting and.
Limits low. Get real close.
That was
I need you real close.
So let's talk about colorism
Mhm.
and in acting field, and specifically let's talk about the issues of blackface. We're gonna be hot topics.
Minstrel.
Minstrel, hot topic. You know, blackface. You know what I'm saying? There was a movie about
Closer.
a famous jazz artist, and she
Al
was
Jolson.
portrayed.
Josephine Baker.
Oh.
Nope,
Oh.
nope. Another one.
Oh, Nia Simone.
Nina Simone.
Oh,
Yes.
Nina.
They put a
okay.
fake nose.
And she was portrayed by a certain actress.
Oh, Zoe.
And I didn't say it.
They put a fake
I don't
nose
have-
on her.
in
I didn't
process
see that.
Of darkening her skin tone and everything like that. So as an actress, and you're you're in your zone and everything like that. It's not on script, but you get to your platform, and they're asking you to do a portrait of blackface, or any one of you who's been in the arts field or anything like that. As artist integrity, you know what I'm saying? How would you,
I have to
follow
bow
through
out.
with that, Or how do you, anyway, how do you feel about blackface and colorism in Hollywood?
I'm
I didn't
against
hear
it.
the I didn't hear the Zoe story. I mean, if somebody can elaborate on the
Zoe?
whole Zoe
So,
story, so I can have a whole
in a nutshell-
backlash of what she's saying, I
Because
can kind of
we don't.
understand.
Okay, we'll end. I'll give you it in a nutshell. Zoe is a talented actress. I'm not
Beautiful.
knocking her
Beautiful.
in no way, shape, or
Love
form.
her.
Zoe, yeah,
I didn't know,
Colombiana.
like,
Kinda
what
skinny,
play,
though.
what
I
movie she
love her.
played in? Zoe, I'm
She
trying to
played
understand.
Colombiana.
Colombiana.
She
Oh,
played
I
in
didn't know,
Guardians
I
of the
didn't know, I
Galaxy.
didn't know
Yeah.
about
She-
Colombiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but here's the thing. We all know the sister Nina Simone was a dark-skinned, beautiful
Nina
queen.
Simone. Okay, I heard of her too.
So, just off the rip, for lack of a better term, you would think that you need a darker sister
Right, yeah, that's what I would
to
think.
fulfill
Yeah.
step into that
Exactly.
role.
Yeah.
And to my sister, my queen's point, the colorism in Hollywood and the acceptable, I'm gonna call it, the acceptable person to play the role, they gave it to Zoe. I'm not saying Zoe's not a talented enough actress to
That
play
was the
that
reach.
role. I'm not saying that. So because I remember the backlash from the melanated community was like, what the fuck? And what happens is that what the fuck gets misconstrued to,
An attack on her.
and it wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't a personal attack on Zoe. Don't get me wrong, maybe some was, because you have some people that's like, what the fuck? But I think the original what the fuck was like, well, wait a minute. You doing this colorism shit because you want the light skin. This is a dark sister. A pure, melanated, sun being educated, highly empress-minded sister. And I'm not saying no discord, no nothing to you light-skinned sisters, the
Red Bones.
the red bones, the
Shout out.
in the school
Shout
days, remember the what was they the gamma rays in school days?
You just a wannabe.
Yeah, nothing to them. You know what I'm saying?
Party
But I'm
foul.
just saying, you have to understand that with us, we expect and only accept authenticity when it comes to the portrayal of our people. You know, I can't see somebody accepting a Shamar Moore playing Dr. Martin Luther King. I can't accept.
Come on, man. What's up with the
I'm
light
just
skin?
saying, I can't accept
All us light skin
motherfucking
niggas
Mike
ain't the
Epps
same, goddamn.
playing Wesley Snipes. I'm just speaking from, and it's not nothing against light skinned dudes. undone ass niggas. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
Clifton Davis says, "Shout out to the Red Bones."
Yeah, shout out to the Red Bones. Oh, I mean, I get it. But let's keep it real.
Okay,
We hold ourselves accountable on a higher level than the other entities of the world, but we accept their bullshit when it comes to the portrayal of us. And I think that's where the problem.
Can I tell the truth one time?
Lawrence Fishburne played Bobby
Let me tell the truth one. Let me
Dark
tell
skin.
let me tell the truth one time, right?
Waters, but Jeffrey Wright played
My
Muddy Waters.
preference, my
Jeffrey
preference.
Wright, who played Yo Peoples,
Hey,
who played
Candace, come here.
Martin Luther King, and he's on Westworld. Very talented actor.
Yeah, I like it.
Let me
He
tell
played
y'all.
Muddy
Let me
Waters.
tell y'all the
Muddy
truth
Waters.
one time.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Shout out
This-
to Candace Kugler.
This is the star of several of my movies.
Shout out to Candace.
This is Candace, right? But the reality of it is,
Soul sister.
but the
Can't
reality
resist
of
to
it
get
is,
your-
there
get
are
back on camera.
there are distributors out here that when you make an independent production, there are distributors out here
We didn't
who
wait 2 hours. I wasn't trying
will
to
look at
either.
the light skinned green
That's
eyed
the thing
chick
about
that you
live.
might have in the movie, and they will tell you, "Oh, she's really hot. She's really pretty. You should put her more up front." They aren't blatantly saying, "Oh, put the dark skinned chick in the back," this and that, but they are suggesting to you to put the light skinned chick up front. And that's a brand of
fool-ass
colorism.
niggas
But here's the
fall
thing:
for that
That
shit.
if you're an independent
It's been
film
going on for
producer and
years.
you are
That's
trying
true.
to sell your films
'Cause
to
we
these
fall
people,
into that.
they have subtly told you what their preference is. And you'll be down like, what's Don Quixote jousting a windmill if you don't give them their preference? And that goes back to colorism goes back into part of the artistic integrity.
Yes.
Like, man, if I want to make money with these people, I kind of got to put the light-skinned people up front, even if that's not my personal preference, but I need to make money.
Good, though.
And then
That's
I also
not
have
good
to,
either.
and like
they
the
do.
man told me, I got to increase the ratchetness, which is in the
Right,
minstrel
and that's
street.
not-
So
Right,
even
that's
in
bullshit.
even in 2022, as a filmmaker, if you're not willing to compromise a little bit towards colorism and towards the
The
minstrelness like that, you're going to have a really hard time
Next thing you know,
selling your product
Right.
and being an actual business person
Next
in
thing
this
you know,
industry. And you
Uncle-
can be as righteous as you want
Uncle
to,
Sam.
but when
I'm
it
ready.
comes
I'm
down
finna
to
go
dollars
there.
and
I'm
cents,
finna go there.
it go back to what we were saying about artistic integrity. Am I going to maintain
that's
my
why they
artistic
getting rid of
integrity?
Randy
Or am I
Williams
going to keep
and
the lights on
Uncle
here
Clifford
in the
gonna
studio?
have a show on one of them daytime shows
Hey, speaking of Uncle
in
Clifford,
3 days.
they wouldn't have never sold P-Valley to
If it
stars
wasn't for him.
if they didn't have the Autumn chick.
Oh, right.
Oh, really?
The light
They
skin,
would
yeah.
that
Really?
story would
Yeah.
have never got
And she
sold
ain't doing
if they didn't
nothing.
have the light.
Right.
Now
She
you
ain't.
She not.
And once again, that's
Yeah.
because we played to,
Like
to
that.
my man's point.
But they
We
kind of
played-
had phased
we
her
played to
out
the
once they got
colorism.
in. But
Yeah,
they,
yeah,
but
yeah.
they needed
Light-skinned
the
chick with
light
the-
skinned chick
Because
with the
Mercedes
European.
in
with the
Mississippi the one though.
But they needed
But-
the light skinned chick
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
European
yeah,
features.
yeah,
Our
to
instant
either get in there
gratification
and the over the
is
top
to this-
and the over the top Uncle Clifford.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Hello.
what they
I
had
can't
to do
fuck
to
with
get the
show
deal.
no more.
And
But then-
we can't forget about murder, you guys. We need to
Nah, I forgot about. I wish
I
I
ain't
never
forgot
heard
about
of
murder.
that
I
nigga.
didn't forget,
But I'm just saying,
sorry.
if they would have
We
got
can't forget,
self-righteous
because
on,
we
if
need
they'd
all
have got
that to
self-righteous
be able
on,
to
we're not going to
balance
subscribe
out
to
the
colorism.
guys.
I'm
What they ain't
done
even got
with
to do.
That's
the
crazy.
masculine man being portrayed to be some.
Closet nigga.
I'm trying not
He's
to
a
go
closet,
there.
A closet
I'm trying,
person.
and
Let's just keep
I'm
it
not
real. He's
because
in the
I'm
closet.
I got
Sexuality
man,
doesn't have anything to do with masculinity.
Yeah, but
There's a
uh,
lot of
keep it real
bodybuilders,
with
tough
your-
guys,
saying,
football
with your-
players,
I'm tired of
murder
these
like that.
shows.
Murder.
I'm gonna just say this: I'm tired of these shows breaking the fabric of what's supposed to be a strong black male down to.
In the
And
closet.
this is not disrespecting no alphabet
That's a
people.
Western
and
country.
No, I'm not being
construct.
funny. But
I'm
it's-
black.
it's
Yeah, I'm
the
not
truth.
black. I'm not black. I'm God. Yeah, I said it.
Say it
Not
loud.
bad.
Say it
I
loud,
know
brother.
Who the fuck I am.
Say it
Uh,
loud.
But what I'm saying is, the more y'all allow this society, this movement, to strip you of your essence and your chakras and your everything, you will be nothing.
You'll
And
be
as long
lost.
as you nothing, you can't have something. And if you can't have something, you gonna already want to borrow something. But if you don't have no collateral to borrow something, you don't matter, bitch.
And to answer the sister's question, colorism is a very real thing. And anyone who tries to say colorism isn't real in the film
It's
industry,
real.
they're probably benefiting from it
It's
in
more
some
real
sort of
than
It's
way.
the same reason why you went from dark skin Viv to light skin Viv. Keep it a buck, man. Y'all better get this shit at 3 in the morning. I don't give a fuck if you get it at 2:59 and 59 seconds.
Colorism
But
and
you better
minstrel street
understand what's
is
going
something-
on.
And if as as an independent, if you don't incorporate those things into your films, you will have a very hard time getting a check out of a distributor. They might take your movie, but they'll be like, "We'll throw it out there and see what it do." But they
That's
don't put the
why
same
your
press
people.
behind it.
But hold on, I'm gonna counter what you're saying with the essence of the shit we talking about. Roots based shit. If your people stand behind you, stand behind your people. When we talk about grassroots efforts, when it's reaching out to the community, when it's my man with the shows and the shirts and promoting what he doing, what this sister's doing, what y'all that's in the audience is doing, we gotta promote us. If you allow people, I made a post today. I made a post today.
For
And-
us, by us.
No, listen to this post.
Fubu, y'all.
I
No,
get
just
that,
playing.
but I made a post today that said, "Always remember, you're the star of your own movie. Stop letting non-speaking role characters change your script." I made that post today.
But that's
When
in
I was
personal
sitting,
life,
let me
right?
finish. When I was sitting smoking my cigar, as I do daily.
Cigar, you guys.
I'm
And it
an
was
upper
a
echelon
nice
ass nigga.
Boss-
I do
bosses.
some.
That's what they smoke,
Yeah, I
you
do.
guys.
I really do.
Take notes.
I
No,
sit
just
back
playing.
and I was smoking and I really was just sitting there like, you know something? Because I freestyle my posts when I'm just on some encouraging shit. And I just was like, you know something? Grand Rising World, remember,
Brand new.
you always the star of your movie. Stop letting non-speaking role characters change your script. Somebody will get that at 3 in the morning.
Right.
Because that's what this shit is about. Stop letting motherfuckers. I play video games. I got 2 PlayStation 5s. And
What's up? No Xbox? I'm
fucking
sorry,
Xbox.
I
I like playing with I like playing with Xbox, but I
Okay.
never have a box of X.
All right, let's just.
So you saying, brother, stay true no matter what.
Yes.
You have to, because at the end of the day, if your base, your foundation supports you, they're gonna support you. Because don't get me wrong, yeah, everybody can put on a dress, and I'm talking about the men. Y'all can put on a dress to do some shit and get game shows and all this shit, because we finna chime out because we going on too. But I'm gonna say this real quick. There's no coincidence that all these male testosterone less nick dudes, the melanated community, who play these roles and do these things and accept these lesser than submissive roles and getting a crown chakra put in somebody else's locker, they always get a game show or something or a project to where you thrust it in front of society when you've sold your soul and given up your essence. You give up your chi.
That's what I had said.
You give up your chi. Once you give up your root chakra, when you give up your nut, and I'm just gonna say it again, and this is for y'all that out there that understand of semen retention. I ain't gonna go too deep into that, but I'm just saying.
No fap.
No judgment.
Hey, good guys finish last. You understand that at 3 in the morning. But
What time is it?
I'm just saying,
You got a couple hours.
What time is it?
you'll get that at the time you need to understand it. Stop selling yourself short, because your people who behind you will be behind you if they're behind you.
Amen.
Because I'm gonna support you. If you doing everything you doing and you like, bruh, man, they wanted me to put the dress on and do the woo woo woo. I'm like, what? No, I'm with you more. And your people gonna always support you.
But if you want to put a dress on, I mean, hey, I
If that's your
you.
role,
I
that's
love
what you
too.
want to do.
As long as you keep
I'm
it
not
real,
hating on
You
you.
keep it real. That's all I'm
Go
about.
do what you do.
I mean,
Nah,
if you
for
It's
real.
not something I support. It's not something I, as a black man,
Yeah, you
Excuse
the
me,
man.
let me stop calling myself black, because I'm not black.
You the man, but as a woman,
Me as a
but
godly being that I
I'm
am,
just being
Well,
equally
Fly and
presented
White out have both
as
said
in the
that there's
essence
no
of this
circumstance or
melanin
situation
verse.
that they would do that.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
I'm not able to do it.
Yeah, it's
And
different when it's a
I
man
understand
and a
that,
woman.
and because even Richard Pryor wore a dress. Sidney Poitier never wore a dress.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
if
them
you
boys
you
too, though.
signing
Yeah.
the checks and you ain't
Man.
got
He
to
was
put 'em
forced
on,
to,
then, hey,
but that
Was
brother.
he?
I'll
was
have
forced to?
somebody else.
Richard
I
Pryor
got-
was, Richard
we
Pryor
can-
was what we call now fluid.
We can. We'll have a conversation offline.
We gotta go in.
We'll have a
We
conversation
can't
offline.
halfway dig.
And I'm looking at him more funny. I'm looking at him funny now.
Flip
Yeah,
Wilson
they been
wore a
doing
dress.
this shit. Yeah.
We can have a. I can go
But
in.
Flip Wilson though had
It was
to play the non-threatening person and be willing to
Right.
accept that in order to open doors.
You have.
Right, I mean, but they're gonna want to accept it.
Yeah,
They're
that.
Somebody has to
End
take
of the
that
day-
bullet.
Yeah, of course, but
But am I gonna take
But
the
a team-
same bullet
not
40
you.
years later
Right.
to Flip
Not
Wilson
you.
took
You're
it?
the director.
I'm
You
an
just
actor.
gonna
So-
have the actress
He said, "I'm
take
an
the
actor."
bullet for you because you
I
not
actually,
that shit.
I'm actually an actor. The reason why I became
Listen.
a director is
Or
because
director.
literally when
You
I would
got
go out on
time.
I said
auditions,
producer, but
I would go out on
I'm an
auditions,
owner.
and I think that I'm literally one of the
There's
most
a difference.
talented actresses in the Bay Area. I would
You're
go out
supposed
on
to think highly of
auditions
yourself.
and literally think I nailed it, and they'd be like, "We got a role for you," and I'd be like, "Yeah, cool." And they'd be like, "Goon number 3." And your facial inflections.
That's
I
it.
started thinking, man, am I ugly? Am I untalented? So then
You
I made my
light-skinned.
own
You niggas
movies,
don't-
and like a true Bay Area
You know what I'm saying? You
hustler,
ain't got that
I
much.
made my
Your
own
beard
movies.
don't connect. No, I'm just.
It actually don't. But I'm still handsome as fuck. But
Hey,
as a
he-
Bay
he
Area
gonna
hustler,
You don't connect.
cause see, I'm
Oh,
surrounded.
yeah.
But see,
Connected a little
we ain't
bit.
got to point that out.
You gotta have
Hey,
nectar
but
and
being-
guys. You know what
hey,
I'm
hold
saying?
on.
What a
Hold on.
coincidence.
One
Hey,
of the first
I
movies
said
I
my
ever
beard
did
dry.
was,
You need to wet it. She said, "Huh?" I said, "Huh?"
No,
one of the
it's
first
connected
movies
a
I ever
little
did
bit,
was
though.
Town Biz. And being
We gonna-
around
can
cats
we-
like my
I'm finna
brother
end
right
this
here,
shit? Yeah.
who built himself into 6-7 figures, being around hustlers like myself, meeting an individual like yourself when we first did our first show together, I said, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm-
going to play Goon number 3.
No.
You know what? I wanted to be a movie star
I'ma
since I
find
was a
somebody
kid,
that's gonna
so
play
I'm going
Goon
to
number
write and direct movies starring fucking me. Because I'm on some do for self.
Thank you.
But
Can we? end
sometimes
this?
it be kind of like, oh, you a director, you a producer. No, I'm really not. I'm an
Trying to
actor.
go
I'm an
running
artist. But when I was going over there, and like they was doing, like they did a Tay Diggs series over in the city, Homicide, right? And they hit me and they had me off of SF casting, and they said you'll be perfect. And I'm like, cool. And they said, oh, you gonna come in? We're gonna have you here for 5 days, right? And I'm like, cool. Man, I'm gonna be in scenes with Tay Diggs, this and that, right? And you know what they wanted me to come be? The homeless man in the Tenderloin.
The homeless.
There was a
man.
series on
Get a
HBO.
motherfucker
I wanna play
to
that
get
shit
rid of
hella
the
They
good.
hit me.
Oh.
They hit me for a
I'm
gonna
series
be
on
homeless as
HBO
fuck,
called
man.
Looking, and they said you'll
Look.
be perfect. And I'm
sleeping
like,
on the
oh
street,
cool,
you
I'll be
know,
perfect.
like,
HBO,
fuck
yay, I'm gonna be on HBO. They
Everybody-
wanted me to be in
I'm
Golden
gonna
Gate
live in a
Park
tent.
and be a
Nigga, what y'all
panhandler.
need?
So
Hey.
every time Hollywood called me,
Hey,
they literally
Samuel
wanted me to be a
Jackson-
bum in the background.
Samuel Jackson was the bum in Coming to America. But anyway, I'm finna run this shit out.
That nigga was the
Bring this
robber. He
shit
wasn't
back.
no
Exactly.
bum.
The homeless dude was the bum.
Anybody move out
Hey, and do the right thing.
But
He
I'm
was,
just saying.
he was hating on smart niggas.
Hey, but I'm just saying, as an actor,
I'm just saying.
As an
But no,
act,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, as an
Let me-
actor who don't look
I
like
get it.
Shamar Moore,
I get it.
when
But
you
now
show up
we
for roles,
praise.
they want
We
you to
praise
really have
Samuel
a tear
Jackson,
cup asking for
But one of
change.
his early
And I
roles
said,
was
fuck that.
hating on niggas who wanted to learn.
Oh, in
Just saying.
school days.
I
That's what you-
said that.
No, you said coming to
I said
America.
both. You gotta listen. Yeah,
I love
I slowed
Coming
down
to
for you to
America,
catch
you
up.
guys.
But
That's
But
the
Shamar
movie.
Moore is a star.
Light skinned Oakland nigga, and he had that wig on in Tyler Perry movie.
He needed his
that's
ass
a-
whooped.
That's an infinite L.
He needed
I'm
his
sorry.
ass whooped for
Never
that.
mind. I'm trying to wrap this shit up. Y'all gonna make me go there. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not
Let me
trying
just say
to.
this one last
No,
sentence. Just
no,
one last sentence.
no.
If you a brown skinned or dark skinned black man in the Hollywood industry, and no matter
Stop
how
letting them
talented you
punk
as
you.
you are as an actor, they're going to have you playing Goon number 3 with no lines. So you better sit down with your fellow creatives, write your scripts, get your equipment together, and make your own movies. Because if you relying on them
Hold on.
people, you'll always be the butler. Always.
There's always work at the post office.
Thank you so much for the
Hold on.
people in the audience too for
So,
the questions. Though. I appreciate
Once again,
that.
I like to thank both of y'all
Did my
for
phone
coming
die?
on. You need the
This
iPhone.
shit is crazy.
Tell everybody where they can find y'all, please.
I need the
I'm
iPhone.
ending this shit.
You can find me on Facebook, Dwight Hasklin. That's DWIGHT HASKLIN. You can find me on Instagram at team_white WIGHT_out. Or you can find me in the streets. Pull up on me.
He got it.
I'll pull up on you.
Hey, so you can find me at like I said, I'm in the process of rebranding my whole little Instagram. I'm about to come out with a whole new name and all that
you
stuff.
come
But
back and do
right
it.
now, my Instagram is keeping it 1 trillion. So KEEEPING IT the number 1 trillion TRILLION. My Facebook is Deja Martin, DEJA, last name Martin, MARAITO.
That shit kicked
That's
in
right.
with all y'all. It's funny being
1738.
sober and just really seeing this.
She say how spell my name again?
She spelled keep. Hey, she spelled keep with 4 keys with 4 E's. Like
The one thing they tell you, like, know
damn.
your birthday, know your name, know your mama name.
Hey, it ain't nothing like when the drink kick in.
Hell no, that
So-
shit kicked in.
So there you go.
This
But
shit
but I mean, like I said, that's what it is right now. Keeping it 1 trillion. Like I said, let me just go ahead and redo it again. KEEPING 1 2 trillion
We'll spell it in the
TRILLION.
remake.
And then go ahead.
Camo.
Look for her picture.
Yeah.
Yo, it's camouflage KAMM. You type that in, you'll find me.
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram and Twitter. Yep.
And my esteemed co-host.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's it's your boy Pharaoh from Pharaoh Films. Hey, the Bay Area's #1 source of black films, and man, we just gonna keep it pushing.
And I am God.
Keep it cloudy. Talk to him.
Mr.
Don't
Keep
mess
It
up
Cloudy,
like I did,
a.k.a.
y'all. No,
Mr.
I'm
Humbly
just playing.
Cocky. The motherfucker that's
I'm
in
finna
your chick
trademark
drink.
that.
Hey, if she come and do some different shit to you,
Yeah.
it's because she learned it from me.
Damn.
And
He's
I'm
on
just
his
saying,
way.
I'm humbly cocky.
Fuck.
I'm on my horse, and I'm a Sagittarius, so you already know what that means. But no,
Period.
seriously though, I'm just joking.
This
Nah,
nigga is
yes I am.
crazy.
I'm kidding. I love
No.
you too. But no, I'm just saying, I'm humbly cocky than a motherfucker. You know what I'm
Fuck,
saying?
then a motherfucker.
Part.
Hey, for
When
real
is your
though.
birthday though, real quick?
My birthday is December. I'm a December Sag.
December what though?
The 11th, 2 days
Okay.
before Caesar
I'm the
Borgia
4th.
Day.
Okay,
the
we
shit
couple
y'all
of days
be under
apart.
them pine
December
trees
4th,
on
same
that
as
bullshit.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
The real holiday is
know.
the 11th. But hey, for real though.
I have fun,
Humbly,
though.
I'm gonna
It's
get
a
back
nice
into my
night.
humble servant mode because I've been outside of myself a little bit. No, I haven't. I just been being me. This is the fuck
It was
I am.
fun. Good vibes,
no.
man.
I humbly appreciate everybody for tuning in, the new followers. Hey, for real though,
Thank y'all.
like the page, share it, y'all. Man, we just trying to network and expand and expose talent, whether it's business, entertainment, whatever. And we talk about current events and whatnot. This is all we trying to do. We trying to network. I'm about us for us. You can find me
Like
at
Toys R Us.
you can find me at Instagram at Cognac_Confessionals. You can find me at YouTube, Cognac Confessionals. You can find me at Cognac Confessionals page on Facebook. If you know me personally, you know my name. You can follow my real page under my real name. If you don't,
Man.
please, I'm not being funny when I say this. No, and I'm saying this because I get a lot of people that send me friend requests to my personal page. I'm not being humbly cocky when I say this. I'm not. I'm being genuine with you. My personal page is really personal. My business page or whatnot, we can network. But if you reach out to my personal page on some business shit, put
it's
that
like
shit
that?
in the message when you send me a friend request because
This nigga got the
your shit'll
Right,
be
that's fine. Tap it
sitting
out.
in there like the fucking Section 8 list.
Like the Dawn of Dead.
So,
Like a
which one I got? I
Really
got the
though.
real one. I mean, I got
You-
your.
yeah,
I got
you
your
on my
personal-
real
okay,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that know me because I'm you know, I separate business and personal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like you
For sure.
should.
I'm a goon with a spoon. I'm a motherfucking Satan with a heart. I'm a narcissist with a conscience.
Oh shit.
Oh, narcissist, y'all.
I got called that by my ex, and I didn't know what
I'm
the
a
fuck it was
narcissist
when
with a
she
conscience.
first called me that
And
shit.
I'm
I'm
with
like,
a heart
ain't
and
nobody
people.
never
We gonna
called me
give
this
him a
shit.
pass.
What the fuck is
We're gonna give him a
narcissist?
pass, y'all.
I'm
He
a-
said it with a conscience,
I'm
so
a
that's a good.
endless
That's a good. That
and
sounds
saying-
good, you guys.
I hope everybody has a great week. Everything weekend. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
Be mindful of how you approach people. And as usual, now it's time to say goodbye
Salute.
to all my Negro friends.
Hi, G.
Hey, this
Salute.
nigga all in the front.